In the season opener here in Greene County.
We're ready for basketball here in Greene County tonight. The Trojanettes and the Lady Dragons in Game 1. And we'll have the boys later tonight with the Trojans and the Dragons. On the area schedule tonight, brought to you by Aero Safety. Got Adair County and Cumberland County tonight. These are Caverna hosting Fort Knox. Logan County at Joe Burns, Tennessee. Monroe County at Franklin Simpson. Metcalfe County at home to Pulaski Southwestern. Some single games tonight. Greenwood girls at Pope John Paul II in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Greenwood boys are at home against Owensboro Catholic. Bowling Green girls at home against Russell County. Warren Central girls at Hopkinsville. Warren Central boys at Owensboro. Russellville girls hosting Webster County. Clinton County boys at Oneida Baptist Institute, and the Russell County boys are at Ohio County. That's your area schedule brought to you by Aero Safety. And the Trojanettes in the traveling black uniforms tonight with burgundy numbers and letters outlined in gold. Those are new uniforms out there, Robert. They got Barren County scripted across the front of their chest.
They are new uniforms. Good look, good clean look on traveling black.
Greene County down to our left in their home white with green numerals and lettering, green across the front of their jerseys, and some green stripes. You're with us tonight on this very cold Tuesday night. It's only like, 27 degrees outside. But nice and warm here in the gymnasium, and they've done some renovations here the past year. They've got a new floor. They have new lighting. We were here 5 years ago. They had the old wooden bleachers. Remember sitting in the old wooden bleachers, and they've got new green bleachers now in both the lower level and the upper level.
Brand new high school, renovated gym. Mm-hmm. It's the old gym, but completely renovated. So good look, nice little entryway. And I'd say they'll have a huge crowd here tonight, opening night here in Greensburg.
Yep. Of course, the Trojanettes will be at home Friday night against Elizabethtown. That'll be a part of a girl-boy doubleheader. That's what we've got going on this week. Then we'll get into busy week next week with Caverna on the road next Monday night. Before we have Warren East on Friday night of next week, and then Saturday we got a lot of stuff going on. So we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Feels like we're still in football mode a little bit. We usually have a month off, and
That's
thankfully
right.
this year we didn't. But not much of a break, so we got to shift gears. Always an exciting night to get basketball started, and I know the kids will be ready to go.
And into the jump circle for Barren County. Trying to make out the number. Hare's covered her number there. But Barren County moving right to left. The tap controlled by the Trojanettes as Elmore handed it off to Burton. Goes back to Elmore. She wasn't looking for the pass. Sails out of bounds.
Tried to set it up a little early. Just wasn't looking, as you said, and threw it away to start the possession. Those things are going to happen early. Mahala starting tonight. Saw some action last year, but she'll move more to the point this year.
Man-to-man defense as Blades goes left side with it over to Brockman. Brockman sends it back to the right side now to Fortner. We got two Fortners out there. Blades with the top of the circle for Greene County, trying to work with against Gerald's. Coming out to get the passes. Brockman, she sends it back over to Chloe Fortner. You got Chloe Fortner and Bailey Fortner. One's 24, the other one is 21. And one of them is a freshman, the other is a senior. Here's a drive by Blades, has it blocked by Bird and out of bounds.
Good help on the backside there by Shelby. Like that little contact. They may let them play a little bit based on that little sequence.
As Blades left side of the basket looking inbounds, trying to find Brockman, can't find her, has to float it out now to Fortner. And now they work it back to the left side, hands it back off to Blades to set it up. She's guarded by Atkinson. That goes left side with it to Fortner. Fortner comes out and gives it to her sister, Bailey Fortner. Right side with it is Blades. Now Blades looking, wants to drive against Atkinson, gets around her, kicks it back out to the top of the key for a three-point shot that's no good off to the right. Chased down in the corner by Brockman. Greene County keeps it alive, drives it into the paint, spins back right, back underneath, up and under move. It looked like a travel, but she got the basket. She was the leading rebounder last year for Greene County. Here's a floating pass down to the corner. Underneath, Atkinson can't get the shot to go, and the rebound comes off to Brockman. Brockman sends it down to the right corner, back around the perimeter, comes back out to Blades to set it up. Blades gets a double screen out top. Now picks up her dribble, goes into the corner. There's the floating pass down to Brockman. Brockman trying to backtrack in as she traveled. Or was it a
Illegal screen.
illegal screen? Okay. Looked like she may have shuffled her feet too, but
No, they.
who'd they call it on? It's on Greene County.
Yeah, the announcer said Barren, but it was an offensive foul.
So Brockman is called for the foul. Here's Burton with the basketball over to Atkinson to the right side. Atkinson's in the trap, bounces back out to Gerald. Gerald swings it left side to Bird. Down to the corner goes to Elmore. Elmore now dribbling out of traffic. Comes back out front to Burton. Over the right side now to Atkinson. Atkinson now looks inside. Goes back left side over to Elmore. The shot from 17 won't go from the left wing. Here's Blades with it for Greene County. She works it on the right side of the perimeter. And we'll set it up once again for the Lady Dragons. Out top with it now is Brockman. Brockman, right side over to Blades. Blades looks down inside. Out top it goes to Fortner. Fortner's guarded by Shelby Bird. Over the left side now it goes to Brockman. Brockman out top now to Dixon, who handles the ball for the first time. Right side it goes to Fortner. We got a whistle and what? Hand check.
Looks like they called a foul on Shelby. Over guarding.
So that's her first, Barren County's first of the ball game. 5:31 to go here in the first quarter. We're getting some feedback somewhere. And it's a 2-0 Greene County lead right now. Ball comes out. I don't think it's on the radio end. It's on the video side. It comes out to Blades. She goes right side with it to Fortner. Now they work it back around the perimeter as Blades comes out to balance the floor to set it up. Still on the dribble out front. 5:15 to go in the first. It's 2-0 Greene County. And it's taken away. Here's Elmore. She's going to drive to the basket against Blades. Puts it up, and no foul there, but just blocked out of bounds, I guess. Thought there was a little body contact there, but...
Fish a little nonchalant getting back down the floor. Wasn't in great position to see that, but neither were we.
As Bird gets it in the corner, right side Atkinson, and stepped out of bounds. So the turnover gives it back to Greene County. 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's a 2-0 lead for the Lady Dragons. Blades on a give and go. She's got it right side floor, gets a screen, gets around it, and goes into the corner for a three-point shot that is way off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Oh, Elmore got knocked to the floor, and we're going to get a foul here. on 21, and that is Bailey Fortner. That is her first. Greene County's second team foul. Barren County's basketball. 1-2-2, three-quarter court trap for Greene County. Atkinson bounces it off to Gerald. Gerald sends it left side. Burton in the middle of the Bird on the left side of the lane. Throws up the shot. No, came up short. Trying to get her on rebound. Fighting for it. Coming out there with his blades for Greene County. Ahead. It goes to Brockman, and she goes out of bounds, losing control. Barren County will get the basketball.
Just kind of dribbled it out of bounds. We had good defensive pressure on both sides to make sure she wasn't going to get to the rim. Little sloppy start for us, but only 2 points scored in the whole basketball game, almost halfway through the quarter.
Right. Here's Gerald's in the backcourt, lobs it back over to Bird. Bird trying to get it across, goes back to Gerald's, going to have to hurry, get it across the line. She's in a trap, in trouble. Finally gets rid of it to Burton. Right side over for a 15-footer for Atkinson. They won't go. Blades and Burton tie it up, and possession there will go to Greene County.
What I said in the opening was we're going to have to make some shots, but we're also being a little impatient taking those 15-foot jumpers that just haven't gone in. 0 of 5 so far to start through the first 4 minutes of the season.
Mia Blades with it for Greene County. Hands it off out front to Dixon. Little weave going on and losing the handle on it, and going for the loose ball is Gerald's. Gerald's has it, got a 3-on-2 fast break. Bounce pass over to Burton, up and over with a shot off the window. It's in there.
Good job digging that out and getting on the floor there. And then leading the break. We're going to have to score in transition a little bit tonight as well.
Yeah. Burton, just a freshman, played in 12 games last year for Coach Piper Lindsay. Getting the starting nod tonight here. 3.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. We're tied at 2. Bounce pass goes left side over to Fortner. Out to Blades. Blades dribbling left, looking right. Wants to drive with against Atkinson. Gets around her and puts it in.
She went the opposite direction the screen was set and had a wide open layup.
Yeah. 4-2, Greene County. Here's Elmore with it in the right corner. Feeds it to Bird in the lane. Here's her shot. It's up. It bounces and rolls in.
That off the back of the rim. Good job pulling up there before the defense came.
Shelby Bird was the second leading scorer last year for the Trojanettes, averaging just over 7.5 points a game. Tied at 4. Here's a shot off the window. No, but a foul. And let's see who this one's going to be on. That's her first.
They put it on Burton. They could have put it on a couple there.
That'll be the second team foul of the Trojanettes. Coach Piper Lindsay going to send 2 players in here in just a second, as it is Dixon at the line for 2 shots. First one is on the way, and it rims off. We get Riley Wilson in the ball game, a junior, number 32, and also in the ball game for Barren County, Addie Slagle, a freshman. He averaged about 12 points a game last season, leading scorer over Glasgow. Line is Dixon. She's only a 50% foul shooter last year, and she got 50% from that trip on 1 of 2. And Greene County takes a 5-4 lead.
They sub there to set up their pressure. They go 1-2-2, and then they drop back into a 3-2. So we're being zoned all over the court there.
Atkinson in the backcourt picks up a dribble. Bad pass. Here's Blades going under with a shot and puts it in.
They're going to turn you over if we are not aggressive with it. We're just kind of being very passive and not knowing where to go. And
Wilson picked up her pivot foot and called for a traveling violation and gives it right back to the Lady Dragons.
Got as many turnovers as we got points right now.
And Greene County has Bailey Willis in the ball game, number 42, a 5'10 junior, and also number 10, that's Isabella Clopton, an 8th grader. As they lob it out to Fortner, she gives it right back to Blades. 2.5 minutes to go in the first, 7-4 Greene County. They set a screen for Blades, coming off, trying to chase her, getting around to the right side, and down to the corner and up the baseline. Who's going to be cut off, taken away. Wilson comes up with it. Gives it to Elmore, lobs it over to Burn to the right side, breaks to the middle, pulls up with a key, goes to Slagle to the left corner. Slagle is trapped and throws it away.
She got her. I mean, that would have been a 15-yard penalty there in football, but she got her jersey grabbed and lost her balance, and that's why she committed our 5th turnover. The official had a great angle at it and said he didn't see it. So
well, I didn't see it either. Of course, my view was blocked anyway.
When we're down on the floor, it's actually harder for us to see. You've got a lot of people you have to look through.
Yeah, we're right next to the scorer's table and in between the scorer's table and the Barren County bench. Here's a pass picked off by Riley Wilson. She stepped in front of Willis to take it away. Here's Atkinson over the left side now to Elmore. Down the corner, Bird. She's cut off the baseline. They go down inside Atkinson, underneath to Wilson. And now Wilson trying to go up with a shot. We got a whistle and a foul on Greene County. It'll be on Clopton. Her first, number 3 of the Lady Dragons.
Riley, really good job getting in front of the post down there, getting her second steal in as many possessions, and then drew the foul down here on her offensive end.
Bird to toss it in, right side of the bucket. Still looking. Sends it out deep to Slagle to the right wing. Finds Bird, bounce pass left side, Atkinson from 18. It bounces off the rim. Rebound comes off to Greene County. Down a minute and a half to play, 7-4. Lady Dragons lead it. Here's Blades, top of the key, behind the back dribble. Sends it off in the right corner. Back out it comes to Fortner. They go down in low there to Brockman. Sends it back out to Blades. Fakes, moves in, free throw line shot blocked in there. Oh, if Atkinson or Elmore got a hand on it. Here's Bird to the right side. Cuts back left. Pass deflected up in the air, tapped around and caught by Elmore. Gives it to Wilson. Wilson now throws it back out front to Bird. Over to Slagle. She'll try a long one, and it rims off. We got a whistle and a foul. And Wilson called for the push-off. Be her first. Barren County's third.
Looked like Ann Ashley got the block down here on the last trip that you just referenced.
Yeah, we're just under a minute to play here in the first quarter. 7-4, Greene County. Give and go, gives it to Blades. Blades gets around a screen, drives under, throws up the shot short. And a rebound may have got partially blocked. Here's Atkinson with it on the left side. Atkinson pulling up now, fires up the 18-footer. It's in and out. Wilson the rebound, puts it back up and in.
Good job keeping it up and going right back up with it on that our second offensive rebound.
7-6, 30 seconds to play in the quarter. Brockman goes left side with it to Clopton. Clopton having some trouble with it and finally gets rid of it to Blades. Down to 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Blades handles it out front. Blades off a double screen out top. Now picks up her dribble. Goes with it to Fortner. Fortner drives in, splits the defender. Shot blocked by Bird. Goes off the hand of Fortner and out of bounds.
Shelby deflected the ball on the last possession, got another deflection. That one caused Greene County to turn it over, and we'll have 5 seconds to go the length of the floor.
7-6, Greene County, full court pressure by the Lady Dragons. As Gerald gets it into Burton. Burton going to have to hurry. Gets it to midcourt across the line. Got bumped there, no call. Ball got loose, and that's the end of the quarter. So after one here in Greensburg, Kentucky, it's Greene County, the Lady Dragons 7, Barren County Trojanettes 6. We'll be back after this 1 minute timeout. This is Barren County basketball on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
It's the annual introduction of the holiday season, the Glasgow Christmas Parade. This year, the parade is rocking and rolling through the streets of Glasgow, and your home for the Glasgow Christmas Parade is the Glasgow EPB. Join hosts Brendan Crane and Laura Rogers at 6 p.m. on Saturday, December 7th for Rock and Roll Christmas live on Glasgow EPB 6, the local channel, and online at Glasgow EPB's YouTube page.
What saved us was they turned it over more than we did. They turned it over 8, we turned it over 5. Didn't hit a lot of shots, but both teams hit 3 field goals. We were 3 of 10, they were 3 of 9.
Yeah. Slagle, Burton, Gerald's, Wilson, and Bird start the second quarter for Coach Piper Lindsay. Here's Gerald's cross-court pass to Burton, or rather to Slagle, back to Burton. She'll try it for three. It is no good. And the rebound in there by Brockman. Back over to Fortner. Fortner, 15-footer right side won't go. Battle for the rebound. It's loose. Scramble for the floor and got rid of it as Blades fires it down to Brockman on the left side of the. It goes in and a foul. Tough shot.
I think they'll get it on Mahala, and that'll be her second.
Yep, that's her second. Team's first of the quarter. And at the line is Brockman for two. Last year, she was a 60% foul shooter. Katie Elmore will come back into the Trojanet lineup for Mahala Burton, who will have to sit out with those two fouls. Brockman at the line. She averaged about 7.5 points a game last season. The free throw is good since she makes an old-fashioned three-point play. 10-6 Greene County. Ball comes into Shelby Bird. Bird, one dribble. Across it goes to Elmore. Elmore on the right side of the floor. Gets into a trap, needs some help. Fires it down to Bird, right elbow. Had it knocked loose, but right in the hands of Wilson, and she puts it in.
It took a little while to develop it. See opposite side, there's a layup there, and we made it.
10-8. Almost a turnover there. Jump ball. It'll go back to Greene on the alternating possession. And Atkinson coming back into the Trojanet lineup. She'll come in for Shelby Bird. Played just over a minute of the second quarter. Low-scoring ball game. It's 10-8. They feed it right underneath to Brockman. Puts it in.
The word I would use to describe Greene County is they're always fundamental. And when you can make easy buckets on out-of-bounds plays, there's an example of it.
Mm-hmm. Elmore has it out front for Barren County. Left side it goes over to Gerald's. Gerald's bounces it out to Slagle. Slagle floats it back over. Knocked away, but Gerald's come back up with it. Here's a lob down into Atkinson. She puts it up, and she's fouled.
Really good pass. On the backside, Addie would tell you herself, her pass was just a floater that we were lucky to go get back.
So Atkinson at the line for two shots. 54.5% foul shooter last year for the Trojanettes. Second leading rebounder. First free throw drops in. It's 12-9, Greene County. Atkinson for one more, and it is in and out. And the rebound comes off to Brockman for Greene County. As Blade sets up the offense for the Lady Dragons with 6:23 to play in the first half. Comes back out to Blades. Blades on the dribble. Swings it over the left side now to Dixon. Back to Blades for three, and it's no good. Battle for the rebound. Wilson had it for a moment, couldn't retrieve it though. Ball goes to the floor, bodies go to the floor, and we'll have a jump ball possession arrow to the Trojanettes. Are we getting instant replays on anything, Robert?
I've not.
I haven't looked. I haven't noticed. Aaron may be providing that. Brought to you by Glasgow EPB.
There's not as many stops for me to kind of watch the computer in basketball as we had in football. Trying to throw some stats down, completely incorrect, but we'll have some numbers anyway.
Diagonal pass over the right wing to Gerald, swings it back left. Atkinson fires away, and it won't go. And battle for the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. It goes back to the Trojanettes. Shelby Bird will re-enter the Trojanet lineup. And she'll come in for Annie Slagle. Hannah Bragg, see her first action tonight, junior. Played in 27 games last year. Atkinson out of the right corner to toss it in. It comes out to Bird. Bird picks up her dribble, and then she's picked up the wrong foot. Sure did.
Picked it up and was a little indecisive on where to go.
5:45 to go in a half. It is 12-9 Greene County as Blades gets it across to Fortner. Back over to Blades. Left side wing. They go in the middle there to Brockman. Brockman into the left corner. Now to Dixon and back out to Blades. And almost stolen away by Bird. He got deflected in the back court. And now Dixon gives it off to the right side. A three ball in the air. That's no good off the back iron. It goes back inside. A shot goes back up. No good. A rebound to Atkinson. Atkinson throws it up court to Geralds. Geralds dribbling it off her foot. Has to go chase it down. And now got tripped up, and they batted it away. Should have been a foul there. Yeah, we'll get a foul on our end. You know, they call it on Atkinson. It's her first, team second. And Chloe Fortner at the line for Greene County. As an 8th grader last year, shot 62%. The first one drops in. As Greene County brings back in Bailey Willis. And also coming back in is Bailey Fortner. 13-9, Greene County. Chloe Fortner, free throw good again.
Going to drop out of their pressure now, right back into a zone. It's more of a half-court 1-2-2.
Greene County 4 of 5 from the charity stripe here in the early going. There's a floater pass over to Bird. Oh, tried to throw it into a crowd. There were 3 Greene County players surrounding Katie Elmore on that trip. Blades with it out front. In the corner is Dixon. Fakes, moves, and she almost walked, threw it away. Bird's got it for the Trojanettes on the run. Down the left side, pulls up, and she's going to be called for an extra step. Kind of lost control of the basketball, and just a little bit.
She's picking it up and really then making a decision about what to do with it instead of picking it up, having an idea where to go. And that's, again, her increased role is kind of like a lot of girls here. They're going to play a lot more minutes and be relied upon to score a lot more than they did last year.
Comes out to Blades, goes into the corner to Dixon. Dixon has it knocked away. Bragg comes up with a loose ball, gives it to Geralds. Geralds gets it across. He wants to drive. Now being chased out there. Gets it out top to Elmore. Goes to Schlegel for 3. It's no good. Rebound Geralds. Underneath. Put up and in and a foul. A nice pass from Geralds to Hannah Bragg and draws a foul in the process. She'll go to the line. The foul is on Greene County's Molly Dixon.
It started with an extra pass there, and Addie was shot ready. I thought that was going in for our first 3. It didn't, but on the backside, we went and fought and got a rebound. That was KG, who made an excellent pass to Hannah, made a strong move and get an opportunity for an and one.
Bragg was 16 of 23 at the foul line last year, but couldn't connect on that one. And a battle for the rebound. Jump ball possession goes to Greene County. 4:08 to play here in the first half. It is 14-11 Lady Dragons.
We're going to stay in our 1-3-1. We showed that the first time last trip.
Here's Brockman with it, top of the key. Gives it to Blades, over to Fortner. Bounce pass in the corner. Now back to around the perimeter. They whip it around to the left side for a 3-point attempt. That's no good for Clopton. Rebound, Katie Geralds. A foul will be on Greene County's Chloe Fortner. Her first, Greene County's 3rd of the quarter.
I really like the intensity, the aggressiveness KG showing in this segment. Really going to get loose balls, getting rebounds on both ends. That's what we have to have from her for 32 minutes every night she plays.
Yep. Here's Schlegel. Diagonal pass right side over to Geralds. Dumps it down in there to Katie Elmore. Back over the left side. Here's Schlegel for 3. Got it. Or maybe a long 2.
Yeah, just inside the arc. Still was ready to shoot it just like she was on the opposite side, but got that one to go.
Schlegel can make those shots.
Yeah.
She shot over 41% at Glasgow last year. Led the team in scoring about 12 points a game. There's a travel on Clopton. Barren County within 1 here. It's 14-13 with 3:22 to go in the half.
They've turned it over more times than we have. They've turned it over 12. We turned it over 9. Get a 30-second timeout here from the Trojanettes.
This timeout brought to you by Scooters Coffee.
What we're starting to do is I think we're starting to figure out their zone a little bit. I wrote 2 words down. Our passes have been loopers, and if they haven't been looping, they've been lazy. And that's what's resulted in a lot of our turnovers. We're starting to figure out the way to beat the zone, which everybody knows, is we've got to move the ball, and we've got to move it crisply and always look opposite. So just keep the ball moving, keep Greene County rotating, and you're going to find that open person. Don't settle for these two or 3 step shots inside the 3-point line. Either step back and make a 3 or kind of go in, shoot a 12-footer, or try to pass it around and get a layup. I think we're okay. Obviously, just down 1. Got to get through these early bumps with a team that's really good here in our opener.
Into Addie Slagle. Bounce pass over to Gerald. Gerald gets it across midcourt in a trap. Throws it back over to Slagle. Slagle on the dribble. Looking at a trap. Trying to get out of it. Does. Hands it off to Gerald. Looping pass back cross court. Atkinson. Left elbow Elmore in a traffic. Over to Gerald from 18. It won't go. Rebound pulled down by Brockman. Greene County coming back the other way with it. Here's Blades on the right side. Under 3 minutes to play in the first half. They work it around the perimeter. Clopton with it on the left side. Out to Fortner. Fortner will be fouled by Atkinson. That's number 2 on Ann Ashley Atkinson. Burton also has 2 for Barren County. And Shelby Bird will come in and replace Ann Ashley Atkinson.
Is that 2 with 2 now? Mihaela has 2, right. And Ann Ashley.
And she's been on the bench for quite a while. Getting some pressure in the backcourt. Here's Fortner. Back over to Blades. Using a trap. Trying to dribble out of it. Does. Stops. Free throw line shot. No. Off the right side of the rim. Slagle with a rebound for the Trojanettes. Oh, a bad pass picked off by Blades. Fires it down to Brockman. And the loose ball goes out of bounds as Elmore tried to go for it. She was falling to the floor. 2:26 to go here in the first half. Blades will toss it in. Right baseline. Comes down the corner to Clopton. Back in the corner, Blades. Circles halfway out. Gives to Fortner. And now to baseline. They go down in there, and it's broken up and stolen by Gerald's. Gerald's pushing it up the floor. Gerald's bounce pass hits the foot of Blades. It goes out of bounds. Try to bounce it off the Bird.
Yeah, she did the right thing. She tried to go opposite to spread the 2-on-1 out a little bit, but just couldn't get the pass through, but we'll still get it out of bounds underneath.
Riley Wilson coming back into the Trojanet lineup for Hannah Bragg. In the corner, Slagle pulls a trigger. Bang!
That's a great out-of-bounds play against the zone. You're forced to choose. Do you cover up the layup or do you cover up the 3? And Addie was ready to shoot it.
Yep. Addie Slagle gets the first Hatcher and Sadler 3-point shot tonight. Here's Brockman, can't get the shot to go. It falls short. Thrown back up over the glass. And it's coming up with it as Elmore gives to Slagle. A head up to Bird. Bird now looks for Slagle again. She'll fire it up from 18. Bottom!
Just inside the 3-point line. Catch and shoot again. And Addie's made back-to-back shots, and we all of a sudden have a 4-point lead. Timeout, Greene County.
Has 7 of Barren County's 18 as the Trojanettes take their largest lead of the ball game with a minute 43 to go in the first half, 18-14.
Part of the reason we're struggling early is we were struggling to make shots. We missed our first 5 shots, made a couple, and then went on a little lull to close the quarter. There's obviously a huge difference when you make shots against the zone and when you don't. It also helps pick up your defensive intensity. Piper's not known for the zone she plays. I'm sure Brent's got some doings with the different defenses we're doing there in a 1-3-1, a 1-2-2 tandem. I like the switch up. Greene County obviously has plenty of experience practicing against the zone since that's what they play exclusively pretty much. But that intensity, that switch, different look has kind of changed the game. And when you make shots, you can kind of settle in and be a lot more comfortable than you were when you turned it over 5 times there in the first quarter and didn't make any shots.
Yep. Barren County last year averaged 54 points a game. Greene County averaged 58.2. Shot 43% from the field. Greene County shot 42%. Barren hit 94 threes last year. Greene County hit 153 trays last year. So with a minute 43 to go, Barren County 18, Greene County 14. And a 1-2-2. Comes to Blades. Fires it across over to Brockman. Back to Blades. In the middle goes to Fortner. Fortner, bounce pass in the right baseline. Here's a shot going up good for Willis. It's 18-16. Willis with her first 2 points coming off the bench. Minute 25 to go before halftime. Shelby Bird with it for Barren. Bounce pass right side Elmore. Out to Gerald's. Swings it left to Bird. Bird looking, needs some help, goes in the corner to Wilson. Wilson throws it back out front to Slagle, swings it around over to Gerald's in the right wing. Now Gerald's looking, needs some help, throws it back cross court. Slagle fires it up for 3. No. Rebound Gerald's. Trying to go back up with it. No, got blocked away, tipped away out of bounds. Barren will keep it. Coming in for the Trojanettes, Addison McFall, a junior, for Katie Elmore with 54.6.
Go ahead and get it if you need to. Okay,
McFall is capable of hitting a three-point shot.
Go ahead and get it if you need to. Go ahead.
McFall, right side, Slagle. Oh, what we got, a moving screen?
Offensive screen. They're going to call that on Riley Wilson.
Okay, well, didn't see that one, and that's 2 on her. So, we got 3 Trojanettes with 2 fouls, Atkinson, Burton, and now Wilson. Comes into Blades. Blades gets one-hand pass down to Willis. Pass broken up in the lane by Slagle, and the turnover. Barren County coming back the other way. Here's Gerald's with it. Dumps it into Bird, gives it to Wilson. Baseline, got it!
Good inside-out ball movement.
Wilson has 6. Blades in trouble, stolen away. Bird's got it, goes to the basket, puts it up. It's no good, but a foul.
We obviously could not get in our full court press because we weren't making shots. Another thing that happens when you start making them, you can set that pressure up and force Greene County into their 7th turnover of the quarter and see if we can get some points of it to increase our lead going into the break.
Foul was on Blades, her first. Team's 4th. Free throw good for Shelby Bird. Bird was a 66% foul shooter last year. 2nd leading scorer of the team. Average just under 8 points a game. It's her 3rd point of the half. It's 21-16 Barren County. 2nd of 2 other way. Swish. 22-16. Press is on. Comes to Brockman. Bounce pass, Fortner breaking, lobs down to Willis, and the shot no good, but a foul. And it will be on 23. That is McFall. Her first, team's 5th of the quarter. Willis at the line for 2 shots. Willis averaged about 3.5 points a game last year for the Lady Dragons. First free throw is good. They've been hitting their free throws. I think they've only missed, 1? They're 5 of 6 from the foul line. And it's 22-17. Second shot for Willis, and it's good again. 22-18. This is WCDS 104.7 FM, 12:30 a.m. Glasgow. Barren County's basketball as it comes into McFall. Down to 15 seconds to play. Gives it to Geralds. Geralds floats it back over to McFall. Gets it across the line to Bragg. Feeds it to Bird. Bird across the key. Back to McFall on the left side. Had it stolen away. It's Blades with it for Greene County. Driving, goes in under, puts it up. No. Oh, they're going to call a foul.
That wasn't.
From the other side of the floor.
Wasn't much of a foul there. They're going to call it on
Geralds. That's her first. That will be 2 shots here for Blades. Blades, a pretty good foul shooter last year at 74%. 1.1 second to go in a half, but she missed that one. It's only the 2nd miss for the Lady Dragons in the entire first half.
Not much you can do with it here, but you just don't want them to be able to get a putback.
Right. Blades for the 2nd of 2. It's the other way. It's good. 22-19. Bird gets it into Bragg. That will end the half. Desperation throw is going to be too late. So we're at halftime. It is Barren County 22 and Greene County 19. We'll come back with our SCRTC halftime report after this break as you're following Barren County basketball on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure that we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hey Lindsay, it's been really hot, and with warm weather comes pests.
Well, Billy, at Southern States, we have bug sprays and pest control products to use around your home. We want you to be able to enjoy the summer pest-free.
And outdoor grilling season is also here.
Everyone can get their propane tanks for your outdoor grills and fire pits filled at Southern States in Glasgow.
Propane summer fills are also coming up.
Call 651-6167 or 651-2159 for your local Southern States.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
And stats brought to you by Riley Dental Group. For Greene County, they had 5 field goals in the first half. They were 7 of 9 from the free throw line, and it was Mia Blades who scored 5 points in the first half for her dad, Chris Blades. 2 baskets, 1 of 2 from the line. Chloe Fortner with a couple of free throws for 2. Leading the way in scoring is Caitlin Scout Brockman with 7. She had 3 baskets and 1 free throw. 1 free throw for Molly Dixon on 1 of 2. Bailey Willows, a field goal, and 2 for 2 from the foul line. Bailey Fortner started the ball game, has not scored. Isabella Clopton saw action but did not score in the first half for the Lady Dragons. Barren County with 8 field goals in the first half. One of those a 3-point shot. They were 3 of 5 from the charity stripe. Neither Katie Elmore or Katie Geralds have scored here in the first half for Coach Piper Lindsay. Shelby Bird had a field goal and 2 free throws for 4 points. And Ashley Atkinson with 1 point and 1 of 2 from the foul line. Mahala Burton, who went out early with foul trouble, scored a field goal in the first quarter for her 2. Addie Slagle came off the bench to score 7 to lead the Trojanettes in scoring. She had 3 baskets, 1 of those a 3-point shot. Hannah Bragg scored a bucket for 2. And Riley Wilson off the bench scored 3 buckets for 6. Addison McFall saw action there late in the first half but failed to score. And what are we looking like on stats there, Robert?
I had us 9 of 23 for 39% there in the first half. We hit 1 3. That was Slagle. We were 1 of 7 overall from 3 for 14%. Greene County, 6 field goals in the first half, 6 of 20 for 30%. They did not hit a 3 for obviously 0%. They turned it over 15, 8 in the first, 7 in the second. We turned it over 12. Actually, both teams had 7 turnovers there in the second quarter. We were out-rebounded 3, 16-13. Both teams had 6 offensive boards. So we turned them over just enough, made enough plays to kind of make up for some of our turnovers and settled in there, I think, really in the last 3 or 4 minutes to find some things that work, which give you some things to build off there at the halftime break, really reaffirm what you need to do against that press break and what you do once they settle back in the 1-2-2 that they're playing, or the 3-2, whatever you want to call it. So ultimately, you got to keep making shots, and Addie really did a good job helping us there. She leads us with scoring, but help make some shots to open up some spots in the zone there late in the second quarter.
Let's take a look at some scores from last night. High school basketball got started last night. Our scoreboard update brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Bird. In girls action last night, Campbellsville all over Caverna, 91-15. Clinton County, who has a new old coach, I guess you could say. Todd Messer is coaching the girls at Clinton County this year. Won 52-47 over Marion County. Monroe County got a win over Edmonson County last night, 70-65. Davis County beat Logan County by 20, 56-36. Hart County, 14-point winner over Russellville, 56-42. Warren East slipped past South Warren last night, 53-51. Todd Central over McLean County, 63-44. And Allen County Scottsville beat Whitesville Trinity, 74-48. Boys action last night. There were 4 games around the area. Adair County beat Elizabethtown last night, 79-72. Bluegrass Blazers beat Russellville by 21, 78-57. Warren East, a 1-point win over South Warren, 60-59. And Allen County Scottsville beat Whitesville Trinity, 82-53. The Barren County Middle and High School Sports Report, well, only some scores to pass along to you from last night. The freshmen and JV boys played last night. Both lost to Warren Central. Freshmen lost 41-24. The JV lost 76-39. Some middle school games last night. Barren County and Glasgow, 7th grade girls. Glasgow 45, Barren 17. 8th grade Glasgow 45, Barren 14. And in the boys, I did not get the scores on those, but understand that Glasgow won both the 7th and 8th grade games last night. That's your Barren County Middle and High School Sports Report, and you can follow it online each day on the Barren County Schools website. Just go to barren.kyschools.us, click Athletics, and then the Sports Report. I don't know if we have any from tonight yet or not. Robert, you got anything?
I have
There were several games, so.
one score.
Okay.
Cumberland County and Adair. Cumberland County girls are up 20, 39-19 at the half.
Okay.
It's the only thing I've got out of all those games you got going on.
All right. Of course, our game started at 5:30, so that makes a difference, too. All right, we'll be back with a second half, and our third quarter coming up from Greene County High School, brought to you by Extreme Health Club and ATM Media Solutions. Right now, our score here at the break, Barren County Trojanettes 22, the Greene County Lady Dragons 19. Back after this break, this is Barren County Basketball on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank. Working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months on select BX models. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales, 1311 West Main Street in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today.
Trojanettes 22,
ATM Media
Greene County
Solutions.
19.
Advertise
we got the
with
guys
ease.
coming up later tonight between the Trojans and the Dragons. And again, our first home game is Friday night. Elizabethtown will be at Barren County for a girl-boy doubleheader. Girls game will start at 5:30. We'll be on there at 5:15 Friday night from Bobby Steenberg and Court. Barren County High School gym.
Not a fan of the 5:30 starts, but we're going to have several of them here as we play all these 5th region teams to start the year.
Even Caverna next Monday night's 5:30 start, too. Barren County will go back with Shelby Bird, Mahala Burton, along with Katie Elmore, Katie Geralds, and Ashley Atkinson. Trojanettes with the basketball, moving from left to right. If you're following us just on radio. Bird in the middle there to Elmore. She goes up with a shot and is fouled. She'll head to the free throw line.
Our bench had 15 of our 22 in that first half. So I don't think it's unfair to say we've got to get more from this core starting group. And right off the bat, 10 seconds in, we got in the middle and get an opportunity at some free throws.
Katie Elmore gets her first point of the ball game. The senior that signed yesterday to play softball at Campbellsville University. Second free throw also good. And it's now a 24-19 Barren County lead.
We're going to play a little man. Open the game man. And they ran a ton of sets. They're really good fundamental at those sets.
Yep. There's a pass in the corner. They go down low. Goes off of Elmore and out of bounds. Stepped in front of Fortner. Of course, Burton's playing with 2 fouls.
And
Atkinson's playing with 2 fouls. They stack it up right side. They go into Fortner. She goes up. There's a foul. Yep, it's going to be 3 now. And Ashley Atkinson may have to go to the bench.
Not a complex out-of-bounds under, but 2 people realized real late that nobody was going to the opposite block for a wide-open layup, which kind of set things out of motion and caused Dan Ashley to be out of position and draw that foul.
Fortner hits the free throw. She's hit 3 out of 3. Addie Slagle coming back into the Trojanet lineup as Atkinson has to go to the bench with those 3 fouls. Here's Fortner's second shot. It's good.
Trade free throws to start the first 30 seconds of the second half.
Pressure in the backcourt. 1-2-2 trap. Comes over to Burton. Burton looking, floats it back over now to Gerald's. Back over to Burton, trying to get it across the line. Diagonal pass down underneath. Here's Elmore putting it up and in.
You heard Piper maybe in the background yelling Elmore backside, and she was wide open. We floated it over there to her for that layup.
26-21. Barren County with a 5-point lead. Just underway here in the second half. As Blades works it around to the right side against Bird. They go down the corner of Fortner. Back around the perimeter. Here's Brock moving it out front. Back over to Blades. Blades comes off the screen. Drives left side. Goes to the basket. Hits the bottom of the backboard, but a foul. Shelby Bird will pick up her second.
We talked about it in the opening. She's the coach's daughter. She is a senior, and she's really good at orchestrating this offense. Just gave a little pass fake out to the corner, and we bid on it and had to make up for it with the foul.
It's the first of 2. She has 6 points, 26-22. Second shot for Blades is also good. So she was pretty good on the free throw line last year, 74%. Here's Slagle getting through traffic, taking it to the right side, cutting back left, dumps it in there to Elmore. Ball's loose, trying to grab it. She does. Gives it to Bird. Halfway the corner, left-hand side, back out front to Slagle. Right side, it goes to Atkinson. Lobs it back to Slagle. Gives it to Gerald's for a 3. It's in there.
Good job. It's not all you got to do, but it obviously makes it easier just whipping it around the top of the horn and being ready to shoot it.
So a Hatcher and Sadler tray for Katie Gerald's. Puts it out to a 29-23 lead for Barren County.
Drop out a man real quick. We're back into 1-2-2.
6:15 to go here in the third quarter. Here's Blade straight away over to Dixon. Down the left corner, Fortner, baseline. They kick it back out. Right wing 3 for Blades. No. Fortner with a rebound goes back up. It's blocked in there by Gerald's. Loose ball underneath it, shoveled back out to Fortner, and we've got a traveling violation on Bailey Fortner.
Got lucky there, and we've gotten lucky really all night. They've yet to hit a 3. They're 0 of 6, and Blades last year was one of their better three-point shooters.
Yeah, she made 25 last year, shooting 32% from behind the arc. Burton's in a trap, gets rid of the basketball down the corner. Going up the baseline is Elmore. Muscles her shot up, no. Trying to get her on rebound, does. Chases it down to the corner. Hooks it down in there to Bird. Couldn't handle the pass. Got in some tall timber down there underneath the basket. Here comes Blades with it. Diagonal pass down into Dixon. She puts it up and in.
Didn't recover well. They had a layup on transition.
29-25. Barren County with a 4-point lead. Gerald's in the backcourt. Lobs it back over to Bird. Bird gives 9-25. Trojanettes 4:50 remaining third period. Working with it out front. is Blades. She gives it to Dixon. Straight away back to Blades. Down to the right corner. Here's a three-point try. No good. Offensive rebound. They throw it across the lane. Now working with it, and it's blocked in there by Elmore, trying to go back up with it, a foul. And they've going to put this one on Katie Elmore. That is her first. And that's number 3 on the Trojanettes here in this quarter. 2 shots for Bailey Willows, who knocked down a pair back in the first half. First one comes off the left side of the rim.
They have not made any field goals, but they're getting plenty of looks here in the third period. We've given up 4 offensive rebounds and really having a hard time. Even though we're playing great defense in the zone, we're having a hard time rebounding out of it.
Riley Wilson is checked back into the Trojanet lineup. She came in for Mahala Burton. This shot comes up short. Chasing down, the rebound is Elmore. Barren County coming back the other way. Elmore gets rid of it to Bird. She'll fire it for 3. It rims off. Rebound put back up, no good for Elmore. And Greene County with a rebound, and Elmore slipped in and tied it up. The Greene County will have it on the possession. 4:18 to play. Third period. Barren County 29, Greene County 25. Blades with it for the Lady Dragons. Straight away over to Dixon. Down the left corner goes to Willis. They feed it down low. Back around the perimeter. Here's a three-point try. No good. And the ball slapped out of bounds by Blades. She tried to go for the loose ball. Trojanettes will have it.
We've got to be quicker getting somebody to the middle against this pressure. The middle's where you need to be, but we're slow rotating somebody there to have a window to throw it to them.
Yeah. Gerald's bounces it back to Slagle, gets it in front court, takes it down the right side, got bumped, no call. Free throw line shot for Bird is good. 6 points for Shelby Bird, 6-point lead for the Trojanettes at 31-25. In the middle, here's Brockman in the paint, turnaround shot in there.
They kind of did the same thing, or we did the same thing they did, left the middle open, and they found the free throw line, turned around and scored it on both ends, trade baskets.
That's 9 points for Brockman. It's 31-27. Ball slapped away, but chased down by Slagle. Slagle has it tipped away, but Bird over there to catch it. Comes back out to Slagle. Down to 3:15 to play here in the third quarter. Left side, Katie Geralds. Ball going to be kicked. She tried to bounce it back to Slagle. Clopton back in for Green. She'll replace Dixon. With 3:09 to play here in the third quarter.
And a 2-3 now.
Comes over to Slagle, right wing. In the corner, Bird. Down low. Here's a turnaround shot. Bounces off. And Willis with a rebound for Green. 4-point Barren lead. 2:55 to play in the third period. Fortner back to Blades. Gives to Clopton. Back to Blades. Launches it for 3. It's in and out. Wilson with a rebound. The outlet pass to Bird. Bird, crossover dribble. Spins back. In the lane. One-hand shot. No good, but a foul.
Got her defender to commit outside the lane, spun back in the middle. Second time tonight, she's just left it just a little short to have an and-one opportunity.
That's 2 fouls on Brockman. Shelby Bird for 2 shots. The first one is good.
I feel like we've had about a 4-point lead since about 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. We haven't ever been able to extend it, and they haven't been able to cut into it either.
Bird now is 7 points. 32-27, 33-27 as she connects on both. 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. 6-point lead, 33-27, 2.5 minutes to play to third. Here's Blades with it out front, directing traffic.
Going to stay at 3-2 now.
Straight away over to Clopton. Clopton looking for Blades. Comes back out on the right side. Fortner fires a 3, and it's no good. Going for the rebound. It's going to go off Fortner. Barren County's basketball. Bird will toss it in. Comes into Geralds. Geralds picks up her dribble. Cross-court pass over to Slagle. Slagle in the backcourt. Back to Geralds. We're going to have to get it across the line here. Now needs help. Goes back to Slagle. In the middle goes to Bird. Bird with a diagonal pass down. Oh, nice catch by Wilson. Went up with a shot. Didn't go up strong enough. Had it blocked on her. Here comes Blades with it. Blades, bounce pass, left side, Clopton for 3, and she drains it.
It's their first one. They were 0 of 9 before that, and their best shooters were the ones taking their threes. They give it to somebody that's not normally going to knock one down and finally hit a 3.
Bird spins back to the top, now goes right side with it. Slagle, and a pass. Going to have a foul. I don't know if she was trying to shot or what there.
I'll have to watch the replay.
Couldn't tell.
Clopton,
Clopton, second personal. 3 on Greene County here this quarter. So 2 shots for Addie Slagle. She got a 51% foul shooter at Glasgow last year. First free throw is good. He has 8.
Camera angle, couldn't really tell if she hit her arm or deflected the ball, but we'll take the free throws here from Slagle.
Hannah Bragg come in for Katie Charles to give her a breather here with a minute 35 to go in the third quarter. Second shot for Slagle, spins out. Battle for the rebound. Bragg has it. Bounces back out the top to Slagle, gives it to Bird. Bird drives, bounce pass underneath. It's put up and in by Bragg.
Not sure how she had space to get that pass through, but good job from Hannah digging it out and putting it up and in.
It's 36-30, Trojanettes. Over the right side, it goes to Fortner. Back out now to Blades. Back to Fortner in the right corner. Comes back out to Blades, deep on the right side. And we'll bring it back out with a minute 15 to play here in the third quarter. Blades goes with it right side over to Fortner. Back to Blades, swings it left corner. Clopton 3, drains it again.
Back-to-back threes there. You got to rotate out and know who just hit the last one, not give her another one.
Cross-court pass over to Elmore. Elmore driving, splits the defenders, missed the shot though. It came up to Brockman. 51 seconds to go in the quarter. Pass almost picked up by Bird. Blades drives against Bragg, puts it up, no. And we're going to have a foul.
Little late whistle, probably was a foul though.
Foul number 4, Bragg.
Going to be her first, number 4 on the Trojanettes here in this quarter. And Blades at the line. She's 3 for 4. She missed her first attempt and has come back, hit 3 in a row. First shot of the way, good. She's got 8 points. It's 36-34.
2 threes for them on consecutive trips, or at least in the last 3 trips. And then making all their free throws, it seems like, allowed them to cut this lead here into single digits. Or single possession,
yeah,
sorry.
That's only 1 point lead now. They have been deadly from the free throw line. They are 13 of 15 for the game. Biggest lead for Barren County has been 6 on several occasions. Now it is down to 1. Bird gets it across the line, works it to the right side, trying to get around her defender. Brockman goes under, puts it on. I don't know how she got it, but she squeezed it underneath and put it up and in.
She took on 4 out of the 5 Lady Dragons there and just kind of kept pressing, and found a way to get it up off the window.
38-35. Dixon, she may have got away with a walk there. They swing it left side. Clopton, another 3-point attempt, no good. Offensive rebound put up and in by Fortner. 1 point ball game, 8 seconds to go in the third. Here's Elmore in the back court. Cross-court pass over to Slagle. Slagle trying to get around a defender, down to 2 seconds. Bird at the horn for 3. It's off the mark. And that's the end of the third quarter. Barren County with a 1 point lead. It's 38-37 over Greene County. We'll be back in a minute. This is Barren County basketball on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
If you're ready for all Christmas all the time, tune to Santa 102.3.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Santa 102.3.
Take a trip down Candy Cane Lane with me. Run, run, Rudolph, better make the frog laugh.
The Christmas station. Santa 102.3.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but her dedication to her customers will go on for generations.
Proven it on our farm and made for yours. Greene County outscored the Trojanettes 18-16 in that third period. 2 back-to-back threes for the 8th grader Isabella Clopton to cut into that lead. And Barren County will start the fourth quarter with Shelby Bird, Addie Slagle, Katie Elmore, Hannah Bragg, and Riley Wilson. Bird has it on the left side, bounces it out to Slagle. And now Slagle, one dribble, covered up, gives it back to Bird. Bird bounces inside, stolen away. Try to go to Elmore with it. And here's Fortner, throws up the shot, going to have a foul.
Shelby just lost her balance and fell into her as she was trying to get the ball back.
Foul on Barren County, number 24, Bird, her third.
That's going to be 3 on Shelby Bird in the first foul of the fourth quarter against the Trojanettes.
Got a chance to take the lead here, and they're just shooting a lot of free throws.
Fortner connects on the first. They are 7 of 8 here in the second half. And the game is tied at 38. Second shot on the way, and good again for Fortner. And now Greene County has regained the lead. It's 39-38. They're pressure in the backcourt. Slagle, cross-court pass, Atkinson. Atkinson, bounce pass back to Geralds. Geralds gets it across the line, almost palmed it. Bounce pass off to Slagle, right wing. Feeds to Bragg. She's trapped. Throws it back out to Geralds. Swings it baseline. Elmore, no, but a foul. She got knocked to the floor. And she'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots. The foul is on Bailey Fortner, her third. Team's first of the fourth quarter. Barren County has 2 starters with 3 fouls, Shelby Bird and Ann Ashley Atkinson. Wilson has 2. Fortner's the first Greene County player to pick up 3, and the free throw for Elmore is missed. She went 2 for 2 in that third period, but missed that one. We'll try to tie it here with 7:25 to go. And it's good.
A minute to go in the third. We were up 36-30. So since then, before that free throw, we'd only made 1 bucket here in the last 3 or 4 minutes.
39-39, 7:13 to play in the ball game. Dixon, right side, over to Fortner. Fortner is covered up. Elmore strips loose the basketball. 2-on-1 break. Here's Geralds underneath. Puts it up. It's good.
Good job executing that, and KG kind of running with her after Elmore got the steal.
Back up to a 2-point advantage for the Trojanettes at 41-39. 6:50 left to go in the basketball game. Blades with it out front. Gets rid of it over to Brockman. Brockman hands it right back to Blades coming by her. Now Blades off the screen. Sends it left side to Dixon. Dixon back out to Blades. Now Blades putting down the dribble. 6.5 to go. Brockman comes to set a screen. Atkinson stays with her. She drives the basket, puts it up too strong. And offensive rebound. Going to have a whistle. And what do we got? Jump ball as Bragg reached in to tie it up.
He'll get it back.
Lady Dragons underneath their basket.
They've got some easy buckets on out-of-bounds unders.
Yeah. Blades, who swings around, loses the handle. Diving for it is Elmore. And we'll have a jump ball. Barren will get it, though.
It's our arrow, yeah.
6:15 to play.
A lot of contact there, but we were able to ping-pong that one around to get it.
Or it comes into Slagle. And I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know if Atkinson wasn't looking for the pass or Slagle just...
She threw it in, and Slagle went to reverse it, throw it back, and Atkinson was not expecting it.
And going up the baseline, Fortner rejected by Bragg and out of bounds.
She had to come on that weak side help because both people went to the corner, and she just made a little spin move that gave her a wide open layup, but Hannah came out of nowhere to keep that from happening.
Blades on the left baseline to toss it in. Floats it out front to Dixon. Dixon wants to drive, throws up the shot off balance. It is no good. Geralds with a rebound. As Geralds Tries to work it in front court here. Right side, it goes to Atkinson in the corner. Slagle pulls a trigger. No. Rebounded by Atkinson on the left wing and bounces back out to Elmore. Fires it in the corner. Here's Charles with a shot. It is no good. And the rebound comes off to Dixon. Barren with a 2-point lead and 5:40 to go in the ball game. They go down low. It's Brockman. She shuffled her feet there. No call. And now they reach in. A jump ball. Bragg got a hand on it. Lady Dragons will have possession.
Jump ball, possession, Green County.
As Coach Chris Blades gets Clopton back in to replace Dixon.
Got to recognize what side she's on. She's the only Lady Dragon to knock down a three.
And Blades looking. Lobs it way out of the backcourt. And chasing it down was Fortner. So down to 5.5 minutes to go. Barren County 41, Greene County 39. And working against Atkinson, driving, going to the basket. No. Pulled down out of the air by Bragg. Here's Atkinson bringing it down the right side. Atkinson driving, has it stripped out of her hands. Off Clopton and out of bounds.
If we can get something easy out under. They're in a 2-3 every time we take the ball underneath the rim.
Atkinson will toss it in. Barren County stacks it right side of the free throw line. Goes into Bragg. She puts it up and in.
If you know what you're doing on out of bounds under against zone, there's always a weak spot. It's either the corner or the block, and you just got to pick and choose. Second time we've taken advantage of that situation.
Comes out to Brockman, top of the circle. Over the left side, it goes to Blades. And now Blades hasn't put down the dribble. Now finally does. 4:50 to go in the ball game. Barren up 4. 43-39. Brockman comes to set a screen. She goes the other way with it. Here's Clopton. Circling around, reversing back left. Gets bumped by Elmore. Her second. It'll be Barren's second of the quarter. And Shelby Bird will come in for Hannah Bragg for the Trojanettes. 4:38 to go. Greene County basketball. Blades looking inbounds, and it's going to go. Should go off of Fortner. It did.
Shelby.
She got a hand on it, and Fortner touched it last. 4:34 to play. Gerald's over to Slagle. Slagle gives it back to Gerald's. Near side, Atkinson. Back to Gerald's. Bounces across into front court to Slagle. Cross court pass, Atkinson penetrates. Right side with it, Bird for 3. It is no good. Offensive rebound by Slagle. Back to Bird. Atkinson dumps it down low. In there to Gerald's trying to reverse it up. She's fouled. Foul on Brockman. Yeah. Yes. Number 3. 3 on Brockman. That's number 2 on Greene County here in the quarter. Gerald's free throw short. It's her first attempt from the free throw line of the ball game. Shot almost 62% on charity tosses last season. Has a 3 and a 2 in this one, and the second one, it won't go either. And here comes Greene County. The lob down to Blades. Can't handle the pass. It goes out of bounds.
It would have been a tough catch, and she wouldn't have had anywhere to go with it, even if she was able to make that.
As the ball comes into Gerald's, gives it over to Bird. Bird bounces back to Gerald's. On the near side, Atkinson. Atkinson in a trap, lobs it back over to Gerald's. Gets it in front court. Now gives to Bird. In the corner is Elmore. Back out now to Gerald's. 3:50 to play. Barren up by 4. Left side with it is Elmore. Sends it out to Slagle. Slagle in the middle. Bird, turnaround shot in the lane. Oh, it came out. Bird was fighting for the rebound. Should have been a jump ball. They didn't call anything. They just kind of let him play right there. Yeah. Blade sends it right side over to Fortner. In the corner on a give and go. Oh, we're going to call a foul on Bird.
So 4th.
Foul on Barren County, number 24, Bird, her 4th.
That's number 3 on the Trojanettes here in the 4th quarter. We get a couple of changes here. Willis comes in for Greene County. Wilson for Barren County. 3:26. Blades fires it out deep. On the give and go. Swings around to the left side. Left-handed dribble. Back to the right. Backs away the dribble against Atkinson. They try to take her one-on-one. She does. Goes to the basket. Bumps into Wilson. Wilson was standing her ground there, but they call it on her. That will be number 3 on Wilson.
Probably the right call. She was a hair late getting there, even though she was able to take it right to the chest. She was just probably a little late rotating and got to sell that there earlier for a charge.
And Blades misses the free throw. She was 5 of 6 before that one. Dixon comes back in for Clopton for Greene County.
I feel like they got more points from the free throw line than they do field goals this half, don't they?
They've hit 8, now 9 as she connects on that one. 9 points from the free throw line here in the second half for Greene County. 43-40 Trojanettes. Elmore sends it across to Atkinson. Atkinson fires it down to Slagle. Slagle on the right side. Slagle being chased out there, reverses it back to the right. Goes off to Atkinson. Atkinson down low, batted away. Turnover by Barren. With it, bounce pass over to Fortner. Here's a lob down to Brockman. She missed the shot but got fouled. Katie Gerald's her second personal.
They've got 9 from the free throw line, and they've got 12 from the field, if I can count that right.
That is correct.
So almost an even split.
And the free throw bounces in for Brockman. She has 10 points for Greene County. It's 43-41.
And when you put them on the stripe this much and they're this successful doing it, it's really allowed them to stay in the basketball game.
Kind of a high arcing shot for Brockman. She puts it up and in. All their points here in the fourth quarter have come from the free throw line. They're 5 out of 6. And it's back down to a 1-point ball game, 43-42. Bragg gets it across over to Slagle. Slagle floats it back over the left side. Elmore, bad pass. Out of bounds.
I don't know if that was intended for Slagle or Bragg. It was kind of in between both of them. And we're playing a little too fast, but that's what that press is designed to do, speeds you up and make you make mistakes. We've definitely cut down on those. Only 6 turnovers this whole half, but that one we got to make up for.
Yep. Fortner back over to Blades to the right side. Down in the corner goes to Willis. They bounce it down low, trying to get around Bragg. Comes out to Dixon for 3. She knocks the bottom out of it.
The big shot. Dixon's been relatively quiet tonight.
And they lead it now by 2. It's 45-43. Coming down to the 2-minute mark. Bragg. And now timeout by Coach Piper Lindsay.
Good timeout there. We were flirting with a 10-second call and really throwing it side to side instead of looking up.
This timeout brought to you by Scooters Coffee. 2:03 to go here in the basketball game. Greene County 45, Barren County 43.
First lead for Greene County since probably 2 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go in the first half. We kind of took a little bit of a lead
like that,
there.
Barren did take the 22-19 lead at the half. I was talking about points from the free throw line. 5, 9, 11. 11 out of 13 foul shots in the second half for Greene County. And they've hit 3 threes in the second half. 2 of them from Clopton off the bench. And Dixon hit the other one just a little bit ago to push the lead out. Barren County from the foul line. 3, 5, 6 of 8. No. 6 of 10 from the free throw line for Barren.
Dixon
in the second half.
Dixon only averaged 3 points a game last year. Only hit 14 threes all year. She was not their go-to three-point shooter, but she was clearly confident there. Cumberland beat Adair tonight, girls 70-37.
Okay.
Almost doubled them up. That's a final. Not a lot of other scores at all to report, but we'll give you what we got.
It's just now 6:45.
Yeah. A lot of games should be at halftime if they're playing
Barren County's basketball as it comes into Gerald's. Gerald's being pressured in the backcourt by Dixon. Slagle gets it across to Atkinson. Atkinson drives it down, gives it back out to Gerald's. Down to minute 53 to play. Back to Atkinson. Atkinson. Greene County really putting the pressure on. Here's Slagle thrown up off the glass. It's no good. Dixon with a rebound. Gerald's reaches, or rather Elmore reached in to tie it up. And Barren County's basketball on the possession arrow.
We've been fortunate that they've been called jump balls and not reaching fouls. We're just kind of ducking in there and trying to get our hand on it. Greene County keeps bringing it down so we can do that, though. That's what Coach Blades is yelling at him about.
Bird gets rid of it out to Gerald's, or rather to Elmore. Back in the corner, Atkinson fires. It's no good. And a battle for the rebound. Taken it there by Gerald's. He gets fouled and pushed to the floor. And they're going to put the foul on Blades. That's going to be her second. It's only the team's third of the quarter. Barren County will take it out. Bird underneath. In the corner to Bragg. Out to Elmore. Around it goes to Atkinson. Bird with it right corner. Out to Atkinson. Gives to Elmore. 15-footer left side. Won't go. Ball knocked down. Greene County has it. Saved it inbounds. Blades got it. Minute 22 to play.
Got to get a turnover here. Blades is not going to be one to turn her over. She's got a 3-to-1 assist turnover ratio.
Blades is going to be fouled. Somebody reached in.
Had one to give.
Atkinson, her fourth. And it'll be two shots for Blades. Minute 13 to play.
Sorry, I reverted back to the old way, didn't I?
Yeah, it's a different change. Free throw, no good. Addie Slagle coming back into the Trojanet lineup. She'll replace Hannah Bragg.
Once you've done it for 30 years one way, it's hard to remember to switch.
Only got 4.
Nobody down here has 4 or 5.
I got 4, so I don't know.
We've got 4, and our book's got 4 on Atkinson's, but they've got, the home book has 5.
Well, they put it on the wrong one. Yep. So there's some discussion over the fouls. As you said, the home book has Atkinson with 5. That's not correct.
So somebody else is.
Because, I mean, when you've got us, we've got 4.
Yeah.
Derek had 4 in his book, so, you know.
See what kind of. Usually in a dispute, the home book usually wins. So I don't know what they'll end up doing. I don't know. They don't keep it on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and they need to.
But there is a section, like all the other clocks, where it's, you know, player number and foul, but they don't put that up there for some reason here. So they're going to end up saying she does have 4. And we settled out the dispute, and looks like Ann Ashley will be able to stay the last 1:13 if we choose to play her, and we'll leave her out there as Greene County shoots the second free throw.
So Blades missed the first of the 2, and she'll have 1 more. But they lead it by 2. It's 45-43 with a minute 13 left. Here's her shot. It's up. It's good. Now it's a 3-point Greene County lead. So the ball comes in to Gerald's over to Atkinson. Atkinson to the backcourt, looking. Gets with the basketball back to Gerald's. Gets it across the line. Bird got pushed, no call. Comes over to Atkinson to the right corner. And here's a bad pass, but Gerald's there to get it. Gerald's drives in trouble and got in a lot of traffic there. Rebound by Atkinson. 50 seconds to play. Ball gets knocked away. Atkinson got it back, then had it knocked away again. Greene County came up with the basketball. We're going to get a foul. Should have been a travel before the foul. And And Shelby Bird, that will be 5 on her.
Bird, her fifth.
And she'll foul out with 10 points. And going to the line will be Chloe Fortner, where she has been perfect tonight. 6 for 6.
This is not a situation where we want to play catch up by fouling. Good as they've been from the line.
Ayla Burton comes in to replace Shelby Bird. Free throw is on the way, and it's good.
Make it a 2-possession game with that make.
More for Fortner. And it's on the way. It's no good. Rebound comes off. Trojanettes have it. Here's Elmore. Pushing it down. Feeds it to Burton underneath. Reverses it up. It is good.
Timeout.
Elmore with her second bucket of the ball game. The first one came in the first quarter, which she sat on the bench for most of the first half in foul trouble. And it's a 2-point lead for Greene County, 47-45.
We did a better job throwing over top of the press there, and obviously we were in a situation where we had to go quickly, but went and attacked the bucket. We're not out of it here. The two things we got working against us, Blades, their point guard, is not going to turn it over very much. Like I said, she had a 3-to-1 assist turnover ratio from last season, and they make a ton of free throws. So you want to keep it out of their point guard's hand if possible. But it's worth taking a chance. Any foul, they're going to get 2 free throws to try to extend it back to a 2-possession game.
They are 14 of 17 from the foul line here in the second half. Here's a final score. Girls action. Metcalfe County beats Pulaski Southwestern tonight, 74-65. All right, Trojanettes need to come up with a turnover here. 36.5 seconds to go. It comes into Blades. Now Blades in the backcourt, races across the timeline, pulls up with the key, reverses it back out to the right side.
No trap.
And now bounces it off to Fortner. Fortner goes down in the corner. Down to 22 seconds to play. And it comes out to Blades. They're trying to chase her out there. And in a trap, a foul will be called with 16 seconds left.
We're trying to foul. Had a hard time chasing down the keep-away game.
3 on Katie Elmore.
Didn't really want to foul Blades, but you also don't have a choice in that situation. 74% free throw shooter last year and been good tonight.
Yeah, she is 7 of 10 from the line tonight. First one is up and good.
Got to get it and go no matter what. We do have 2 timeouts, but want to use those after a make if we can. He's got 4, or Greene County's got 4 left.
And rattles and stays for Blades. 2-possession game. Greene County with a 30-second timeout. 16 seconds to go. Barren County trailing 49-45.
30-second timeout, Greene County.
They played a zone all game. I would not be surprised if they do something just a little bit different to go against what we're trying to draw up in our huddle. They don't play a lot of man. I wouldn't think they'd go man full, but maybe drop back with a little token pressure on the ball to try to run some clock off. Just do something different to give us a different look and kind of shift what we're thinking.
Trojans and the Dragons coming up next here from Greene County High School in Greensburg. Greene County will set up with full court pressure. Barren needs a quick bucket here. Comes into Gerald's. Gerald's being pressured in a trap, gives to Slagle. Bounce pass off to Elmore. Elmore drives in, flips up the shot and hit it. Another timeout here.
Just 5.2 left. That took a long time. It took 11 seconds to get it down the floor and get a bucket. But again, we're able to attack the rim and get close enough that we now have back-to-back buckets there. The only thing we can do is go for a quick turnover and immediate foul, and you still have long odds to be able to get a bucket if you don't get a turnover very quickly.
This timeout brought to you by Scooters Coffee. It's a cold night. Be a good night to have coffee, right?
26 degrees currently. It's going to get down few more degrees. I think it's going to warm up, though.
Yeah, it's supposed to be back up to, mid-40s tomorrow?
Yeah, Coach Chapman was out this morning early, about 4 in the morning, seeing if there was enough snow on the ground to have a delay. But we don't go to school very often when you have a ground covered. It was just a weird snow where there was no snow on the roads. The roads dried up, and it was, when I was at about 4 this morning, the roads were almost dry. So it was very safe to get to school this morning. Had a good day at school. A different view out the window with the snow on the ground, though. Just a little cold.
Needs to come up with a quick turnover and a basket here. 5.2 seconds to play.
They'll probably throw long in this situation here.
Nobody on the inbounds person. Brockman forces it in. There to Blades, and a foul with 3.3.
Got close to a 5-second violation there, but was dancing along the baseline enough to get a clean pass.
Barren County number 10, Elmore, number 4.
Elmore's fourth personal.
Wade's has been good for them, as a senior guard should be.
You know, they've only had one field goal the entire fourth quarter. That was a 3. Shot's good. Free throws have been the big difference in this one. They've only got, 6 field goals the entire second half. 50-47, 51-47. 3.3 to go. It comes in to Burton. Burton at midcourt forces up a 3. Goes out of bounds. That's the ball game, and Greene County wins it by a score of 51-47 over Barren County. Greene County will start the year at 1-0. Barren County will start the season at 0-1. We got the postgame report coming up, brought to you by SCRTC. Coaches' comments by Edward Jones, financial advisors Jamie Harris and Sheila Perkins, and we'll hold it here for Coach Piper Lindsay. She normally makes her post-game comments right after the game, and we'll have her put the headsets on and talk for a couple of minutes here. But 51-47 Greene County tonight. Coach, a tough loss for you on the road to start the season.
Yeah, it was. I thought we turned the ball over way too many times the first half. We just got to be under control. We talked to the girls. We want to run in transition. We want to play fast, but you got to be under control at the same time. And I felt like we kind of just second-guessed ourselves at times. We just get to the rim. Get to the rim at times, and we passed up some easy shots. Of course, and in the first half, too, we got a lot of good looks that just didn't fall. I mean, they hit around the rim. We'll take those shots, and we'll tell them to keep shooting. And, at the end of the day, I thought the girls played hard. They were somewhat disciplined for the most part, and, we did the best we could.
Yeah, we weren't able to get to the line much. Of course, they did. That's where most of their points came from the second half. They only had one field goal the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and again, I felt like we were getting wide open looks, though. I mean, if you get a wide open look, take it, But, yeah, you're right. We do got to do a better job of attacking the rim, and, I feel like their defense, they just kind of just kind of disrupted us a little bit, and they made us frantic, and we just got to be more under control.
First game jitters, you think?
It could be. It's always tough to play here and play out of region. And, I thought we held our composure really, really well. At halftime, that's what I told the girls. They were kind of getting a little frustrated at the clawing and the grabbing and the pulling the jersey and the hanging the necks and stuff. And, you just got to play through it. And I thought we did a good job of just kind of handling ourselves well.
Of course, fifth region calls it a little different than the fourth. We all know that, especially when you go on the road like this. But
they do. You just got to make the adjustment.
That's right. That's right. Well, you've got E-Town on Friday night. They're a pretty good basketball team, too. They got 3 or 4 starters back from last year?
They do, and honestly, we got them early last year where I don't think they kind of had their groove going, so to say. I think they're tough. They've got a lot of really good guards, like you said, and, we're going to have our hands full, but we're going to be at home, and, maybe we can kind of get more, comfortable, and, hey, the good thing is it's early. This is game number 1. I don't want us to be playing. Yeah, I don't want to be peaking right now, so, and we've got some things we need to work on, and we're still trying to figure out, some different lineups, and, I saw some really bright spots tonight, and, we'll just carry it forward.
Of course, we got in foul trouble, too, which didn't help any, and try to get a flow going,
Yeah, we did, and we tried. 11's tough. She's she's hard to guard, and of course 31's big as well, and we try to throw some different kids at number 11, and like I said, we're learning. It's still early, and hey, we'll be all right.
What do you want to work on between now and Friday? I know it's just the first game, so
Well, we got to take care of the basketballs, number one, and then rebounding. We didn't rebound very well on the backside. We tried to play a little bit of zone, but in order to do that, you got to only give them one shot, and that's one thing that we've got to do better, and just take care of the ball. Keep shooting. I'm not going to ever complain as taking an open shot. We didn't really force it much, so just fixing those little things.
Well, Coach, we'll see you on Friday as you take on Elizabethtown. All
right. Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Piper. Appreciate it. Coach Piper Lindsay and the Trojanettes. They fall 51-47 to Greene County tonight. Coach's comments brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Jamie Harris and Sheila Perkins. Our postgame report is brought to you by SCRTC. SCRTC's alternative to cable is MyStream TV. Switch today and save on your cable bill. We'll take a look at those postgame stats when we come back after this break. This is Barren County Basketball at WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hey Lindsay, it's been really hot, and with warm weather comes pests.
Well, Billy, at Southern States, we have bug sprays and pest control products to use around your home. We want you to be able to enjoy the summer pest-free.
And outdoor grilling season is also here.
Everyone can get their propane tanks for your outdoor grills and fire pits filled at Southern States in Glasgow.
Propane summer fills are also coming up.
Call 651-6167 or 651-2159 for your local Southern States.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
Reliable internet and great customer service? Two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months on select BX models. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales, 1311 West Main Street in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always.
The basketball game. It's early. Obviously, we've got a good mixture of kids that haven't played a lot of minutes and will play a lot of minutes this year. So we still got to have time to kind of really figure things out, and it's obviously early. We'll be fine. We just got to play a little bit better, and then those nights like tonight happen.
All right, we'll be back and get set for the boys, the Trojans and the Dragons. Our pregame report brought to you by Don Franklin, our countdown to tip-off. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout. This is Barren County Basketball on WCLU Burgundy, 104.7 FM.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club, and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
If you're ready for all Christmas all the time, tune to Santa 102.3.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Santa 102.3.
Take a trip down Candy Cane Lane with me. Run, run, Rudolph, red up make you fall.
The Christmas station. Santa 102.3.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Greensburg, Kentucky. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer. In the second game of our doubleheader tonight, Barren County Trojans finished 20-13 last season. They're 17th-year head coach Warren Cunningham, and we're 15th district runner-up to Glasgow. But we're upset in the first round of the 4th region tournament at Dental Arena by Cumberland County. Trojans lost 3 starters in Mason Bunch, Graham Hall, and William Compton, but returned starting guards Tate Spillman, 14.5 points a game, and Bray Bewley, 9.5 points Plus, add Edmonson County transfer Josh Decker, who averaged a double-double last season for the Wildcats. The Trojans have 6 players in the roster that just got out of football a little over a week ago, so they haven't had but just a few days of practice, which includes Spillman, Bewley, Waylon Clemens, Gavin Nunn, Jackson Bird, Briggs Harris. Barren County predicted to finish 3rd in District 15 behind Glasgow and Warren East, with Allen County Scottsville 4th. The Trojans are ranked 8th in the Region 4 preseason poll. That's in one of them. And rated 3rd in the other poll. That's in the Bowling Green Daily News prep poll behind Warren Central and Bowling Green, with Warren East and Glasgow number 4 and 5, respectively. It's been 5 years since Barren and Green played in the court. In 2019, the Trojans won big in that game, 85-47. Barren County leads the series 15-2, going back to 1997. Greene County, under third-year head coach Jordan Gilbert, finished 17-14 last year. Lost to Hart County by 7, 64-57 in the 18th District Tournament. The Dragons returned their top 2 scorers in Hayden Blakeman, 22 points a game. He was ranked 7th among the top players in Region 5, along with Jaden Marr, who averaged 17.5 points a game. Then you add 2 junior transfers in 6'3" Eric James Jr. and 6'7" Modibo Kuati. I don't know if that's pronounced right or not, but they're both from Philadelphia. Will definitely make the Dragons a top contender in Region 5. Before the transfers, Greene County was predicted to finish 2nd in the 18th District behind LaRue County and was ranked 5th in Region 5 behind Adair County, who won the region last year. LaRue County, Barnstown, Bethlehem, and Taylor County in that order. But, you add James and Kuate in the lineup, and that makes them a big threat.
Hey, I think this community and maybe the school and the team, obviously, they're kind of all in on the 5th region or bust this year. They watched Adair County win it last year, and they had a couple transfers. A couple kids from Pennsylvania show up in the middle of Greensburg, and there's a lot of excitement around the program. They're real deal. You got a 6'7" kid that shows up, and then Eric James Jr. kid. He's good, and you compare it to us, not talent-wise, but they've got 2 transfers come in from Pennsylvania, and we basically had 2 practices with our whole team. Yeah. So there's a huge contrast, and I'm not saying this won't be a competitive game. I think it'll be a huge task for us, but it's going to be hard to judge us for a couple of weeks just because we haven't had a core nucleus of our group together in a long time, and for a good reason. Obviously, we had a great run in football, and some of our kids were a big part of that. And they're going to be a big part of our success this year in basketball, too. So it's going to take a while to acclimate back to, football shape and basketball shape are completely different. So it's going to take a while for that to really come together, to get the chemistry back down. And obviously this is a very tough task tonight for a group that, they're all in. They're all in on what this team should be able to do, and I think they're excited about it. You add to those 2 transfers 3 fifth-year seniors. One of them, the Blakeman kid, has a chance to break the all-time scoring record. I think it's got Mike Deaton's got here, that's been here for a long time. So that tells you they're pretty good. He averaged 22 points a game last year. They can shoot the 3 a little bit, and you bring 2 kids in that one's going to control the inside and one can really handle the basketball. It's going to be a very good team that we see here in Greensburg tonight, and we're going to throw our best effort at it, but they've got a lot of advantages, and one is they've got practice time, one they've got size. We've got 6 foot across the board. Obviously, Decker, who transferred in from Edmonson County, is 6'5", but we're going to give up a lot of size, and practice time is, I think, one of the more things that's not going to show up to anybody else, but it's going to show up, and we're going to know that's a factor tonight in how we perform.
More, we're countdown to tip-off. We come back after this break. Brought to you by Don Franklin Chevrolet, Cadillac, Nissan in Glasgow. 4.5 minutes till tip-off. The Trojans and the Dragons. This is Barren County basketball on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
It's the annual introduction of the holiday season, the Glasgow Christmas Parade. This year, the parade is rocking and rolling through the streets of Glasgow. And your home for the Glasgow Christmas Parade is the Glasgow EPB. Join hosts Brendan Crane and Laura Rogers at 6 p.m. on Saturday, December 7th for Rock and Roll Christmas live on Glasgow EPB 6, the local channel, and online at Glasgow EPB's YouTube page.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hey Lindsay, it's been really hot, and with warm weather comes pests.
Well, Billy, at Southern States, we have bug sprays and pest control products to use around your home. We want you to be able to enjoy the summer pest-free.
And outdoor grilling season is also here.
Everyone can get their propane tanks for your outdoor grills and fire pits filled at Southern States in Glasgow.
Propane summer fills are also coming up.
Call 651-6167 or 651-2159 for your local Southern States.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
Under third-year head coach Jordan Gilbert. They'll start Hayden Blakeman, a 5'10 senior, along with Jaden Marr, a 6'4 senior. Also in the lineup is Eric James Jr., a 6'3 junior. Modibo Kuate, a 6'7 junior, and Cooper Stone, a 5'9 freshman. Barren County Trojans under head coach Warren Cunningham in his 17th season. Assisted by Matt Gardner, Jared Browning, and Gavin Withrow. Tate Spillman, a 6', 165-pound senior, will start along with Bray Bewley, 6', 140, a senior. Josh Decker, 6'5", 235, and a senior. Waylon Clemens, 6', 160, a senior. And Cade Harding, 6', 150, and a junior for the Trojans. Warren Cunningham, 290 wins, 204 losses in his 17 seasons, this being his 17th at Barren County. And the officials for tonight's game out of Region 5. And the officials are brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow. As we get set for the Farmers RACC Jackie Browning Memorial Opening Tip-Off. First quarter of action tonight brought to you by the People's Bank working for you. And we've already gone over the keys to the game, brought to you by J&J Sales. Of course, the area schedule tonight we talked about in the first game, brought to you by Aero Safety. We'll have some scores for you later on. But on the schedule tonight at Dare County and Cumberland County, we had the girls game. I think Cumberland won that ball game. 35. Caverna hosting Fort Knox. Greenwood girls at Pope John Paul II, Hendersonville, Tennessee. Greenwood boys at home against Owensboro Catholic. Logan County at Joe Burns, Tennessee. That's a doubleheader. Monroe County at Franklin Simpson. Bowling Green girls hosting Russell County. Metcalf County hosting Pulaski Southwestern. And just got a halftime score in the boys game. Metcalf trails Pulaski Southwestern 34-24. Metcalf girls won 74-65. Warren Central girls at Hopkinsville. Warren Central boys at Owensboro. Russellville girls hosting Webster County. Clinton County boys at Oneida Baptist Institute, and Russell County boys at Ohio County. Trojan basketball here on WCDS 1230 AM, 104.7 FM in Glasgow, as we're broadcasting live on the stream tonight as well. BCHS Live. We're online at WCLUradio.com/Trojans-Sports. Glad to have you here on this very cold night. They're going to turn the lights out to introduce the starting lineup for Greene County. Barren County in their black uniforms tonight with burgundy numbers and letters outlined in gold. Last time these two teams met, 2019. Barren County won pretty heavily, 85-47 in that one. And go back to 1997 and lead the series 15 games to 2. If you missed the girls' game, Trojanettes came up a little short, 51-47 to the Greene County Lady Dragons. Of course, we'll be in action back at home. We'll get home our first home game of the season this Friday night as we take on Elizabethtown. That'll be a girl-boy doubleheader with the girls' game starting at 5:30. Our pregame coverage will be at 5:15 here on WCLU Burgundy 104.7. Glasgow is off tonight. They'll not have their first game until Friday night, and you can join Chase Landrum on WCLU Blue at 103.1 throughout the season. What we got going on here?
A little extended intro and video. They do it up. It feels like they got a production crew. Does their social media and videos. They almost have like a PR campaign going on, but they're going to score a lot. We're going to have to score a ton to keep up with them. They're going to be able to score. I don't know if they'll be able to guard, but they're going to really get after us, and they're going to pressure us, force us with their length. That stuff we can't replicate. In some ways, we've made the reference to us not being able to practice very much. We haven't had some practices where we can even go 5-on-5. So it's difficult, and we try to replicate their length, or their athleticism, or their scoring. It's going to take us a while to acclimate to the pace of this game that they're going to be able to put out there with the 5 that they throw to start.
Well, we talked about Greene County predicted to finish second of the 18th district. That was before the transfers moved in.
That's not right.
They could be the top team in Region 5 before the season is over with.
Dare County's getting beat. Dare County, the defending champions, they're getting beat by Cumberland County tonight in the boys' game.
Well, Greene County in white uniforms, green numbers and letters. Dragons across the front of their jerseys, kind of in a white outline in green. It's kind of hard to see. Decker is in the jump circle. Kuate for Greene County. And here we go. The tap controlled by the Trojans as Cade Hardy will hand it off to Bray Bewley to set it up. He's guarded one-on-one. Gets it across the timeline. A little hand checking going on out there. Right elbow as Clemens shovels it back off to Spillman. Spillman now gets rid of it to Hardy on the left side. Hardy on the dribble. He works against his defender. Hands it back off to Bewley. Bewley, a walk.
That's the length I was talking about. James Jr. kid kind of showed himself there and presented his arms. Initially thought we were going to be able to throw over it, but that window closed quick and caused our first turnover.
Right. Take it away. Here comes Spillman. He's going to drive to the rack. Lays it up, no good, but he's fouled. And it'll be charged to Eric James Jr.
One thing's going to be true. We're not going to be scared of him at all. We're going to go right at him, and we're going to give him our best effort. He just picked his pocket, did Tate, and took it length to the floor, drew the foul, and we'll get free throws to start the game 30 seconds in.
Spillman was a 71.5% foul shooter last year. First one rims off. Knocked down 64 3-point shots. He was the leading scorer for Coach Warren Cunningham last year, 14.5 points a game. Spillman for the second of the 2. It's on the way. He got it.
And you've been playing football since, the start of July. Yeah. It just takes a little while to start dribbling the ball instead of throwing it.
Right. Greene County with the basketball. Marr giving it over to Stone. They work it inside to James, up and under. Little pump fake, put it up and in. James puts Greene County on the board. Bewley got a little nudge from behind there by Stone, but no call. As Bewley being chased, he's into a trap, needs some help in the backcourt, throws it away. James underneath the Stone, and he lays it in.
They're running a run and jump. They start man full, and then they run and jump at you from all different positions. It looks like you got to be ready to come to the ball if you're man late.
Okay, take it away again. Going underneath the layup is good for Mars. Warren Cunningham quickly calls a timeout here, a Scooters Coffee timeout. 6:41 to go here in the first period and a 6-1 Greene County lead. Who's this team remind you of? I mean, Warren Central.
I was going to say Central, Bowling Green, that type of team really putting the pressure on you, forcing you to make mistakes. And we're used to that. So this isn't something abnormally. But it's just, we opened with Warren Central. Was it last year we opened with Warren Central? So what you've got to do is you're going to understand they're going to turn you over. They're going to put you in situations, go on runs, but you've got to withstand some of those bumps and not let it get away from you.
Right. Looking to throw it in, having trouble. Finally forces it out to Decker. Feeds it up court, breaking Spillman, layup, good.
Just threw ahead, but they're going to run quickly. They're going to get the ball in, and a lot like Kentucky, they don't need a shot clock. They're just going to shoot it within the first 10 seconds.
Working with it, going inside there. I don't know, a floating shot went up and in. He crashed into Decker. That was Kuate. And he's shaking up just a little bit. I don't know if he got an elbow in the eye or what.
Watch the replay, but
our replays are brought to you by Glasgow EPB.
The offhand kind of came down and hit him across the face.
Here's a run out. It comes to Waylon Clemens. Will pump. Oh, that's going to be a foul as the defender came over the top.
It was Blakeman who went for the block, but there wasn't a shot presented.
So first foul on Blakeman, second one on Greene County.
Waylon's got to flip that up there so we can get some free throws.
He wanted to wait for his defender to fly by, but he didn't fly by. Came over the top of him. A bad pass, and it's James driving to the bucket, lays it in. 10-3, Greene County. Spillman in the backcourt, working against James. Bounce pass over to Hardy. And a trap gives to Decker. Fires it up for a three. It's short. And a long rebound comes off to Kuate. Kuate fakes. He's going to drive to the basket. And a foul.
Barren County, number 32.
Pick up his first foul of the ball game. He's going to check out. Gavin Nunn will check in. 6'6", 230, a junior. Shot inside off the inbounds pass to Blakeman.
Real easy.
12-3. The pressure still on here as Bewley will work it up court. They come chasing him. Here comes Stone after him. Throws it across to Hardy. Down to Clemens on the right side. Back out, it goes in the middle now to Nunn. Nunn will hand it back off to Hardy. Hardy wants to drive left of the lane, kicks it off in the corner for a three. No good for Bewley. Ball tapped out of bounds by the Trojans. It'll go to the Dragons.
We're going to drop back in a zone. First real dead ball, if you will, that allows us to get back and set up in defense without them running at us. And we're in a 2-3.
Stone has it out front, gives it to Blakeman. James into Kuate in the left elbow. Spin move. It should have been a 3-second call. Three out of the corner, no good. Follow up, no good. Stone going to have a foul.
Oh, he wasn't shooting the ball, but they're going to give him two shots.
He wasn't shooting the ball. He was just going up for the rebound. They called it on Spillman, his first, team second.
Say he was trying to tip it back in, maybe?
I don't know.
Maybe he was.
Stone's a 5'9" freshman. The first free throw is good. That's his third point. 13-3, Greene County. Played almost 3 minutes of this first quarter. And the second shot is good.
Says a lot about a freshman here coming in and starting with this group.
Tanner Willis, a 5'10" senior, comes in now for Cooper Stone. This Greene County team shot 70% from the foul line last year. 14-3. Spillman, Hardy, pass deflected, and it will be out of bounds to the Trojans. As Decker will come back in for Barren, replacing Clemens. 4:56 to play here in the first quarter. Barren County trailing here 14-3. Bewley will toss it in. It comes out to Spillman. as they come to trap Spillman in the backcourt. Needs some help. Long bounce pass right side, Decker. Here's Bewley. Stopping, looking, feeds it out to Hardy. Fakes, drives in. He can't shoot. Needs some help. Out to Decker. And now Decker hasn't put it on the floor yet. Gives it back to Hardy. Sends it straight away over the right side over to Bewley. Now Bewley, bounce pass over to Hardy, halfway to the corner on the right side. Floating down into Nunn. He puts it up and in.
Good catch there in traffic. Went over top of one and absorbed contact from Blakeman on the other side for a bucket.
14-5. 4:14 to play, first quarter.
Still stay 2-3 on the back side defense.
Yeah. Marr has it in the middle. Underneath is a shot, no good, but we're going to have a foul. I don't know about that one. Blakeman went to the basket. And I think they've called the foul. Is on Decker? It's going to be his second. I didn't see that one.
Thought he met him up top, kind of even, and a little delay on the call.
Blakeman was a 78% foul shooter last year for the Dragons. He connects on that one. He'll have one more. Blakeman averaged just over 22 points a game as a junior last year. 15-5, make it 16-5 Dragons. Haven't even played half the quarter. Comes in to Spillman. He'll work it up court against James. Spillman. Jump pass over to Hardy. Swings it over to Bewley for three and rattled out of it. And we're going to have a foul on Spillman, and that's two on him.
Got tangled up on the rebound as he was going for it. Just kind of came loose, and he went in and tried to tie Blakeman up and fell backwards. So we'll be without two starters here halfway through the period, and those two starters both have two fouls.
Yeah, Will Brody Spillman in the ball game, 6'2", 160 senior, comes in for Tate Spillman. As it comes out to Blakeman. Blakeman now hands it off to Stone. Throws it off now the right side. They work it around the perimeter. Straight away with a three-point shot. Good. Stone has 7. 19-5. Greene County. Hardy in the backcourt. Works it. Gives it off to Nunn. And a bad pass. It is going to be saved in bounds. Greene County back the other way. And working with it and stolen away. Nunn picked a pocket of Kuate. Here's Hardy pulling up with a one-hand jumper. Good. His first two, 19-7, Greene County. Barr with it straight away out to Stone. Stone bounce pass over to Willis. Back over now on the left side to Marr. Kuate in the key. He's going to fire it up from 17. No. Bewley can't get to the rebound. Offensive rebound by Greene. Kuate for a three-point attempt, and he drains it. 22-7. Will Brody Spillman out to Hardy. And now they give it to Blackburn, who's in the ball game now. That's Ben Blackburn for Barren County. He's going to fire up a three-point shot. It won't go. And the rebound comes off to Greene County. Here's Willis. Left side Stone. Baseline underneath. Trying to go up with a shot was Blakeman. A foul on Gavin Nunn. His first, team's fifth of the quarter. And at the line will be Hayden Blakeman. First free throw is good. Waylon Clemens back in the game. Tate Spillman's coming back in, playing with those two fouls. So we've got Will Brody Spillman, Tate Spillman, Ben Blackburn, Waylon Clemens, and Gavin Nunn on the court right now as Blakeman connects on the second toss. 24-7. Greene County, 2:13 to play in the opening quarter. Blackburn fires it back off to Clemens. In the middle goes to Nunn. Left of the lane, he gets bumped. Be a blocking foul.
Be on the pass, so he'll take it out from underneath.
Willis commits his first.
It's kind of halfway in between what he wanted to do with it.
Tate Spillman to toss it in. Comes out to Nunn. He gives to Clemens, left to the key. Jump pass, right corner. Spillman fakes, almost fell down. Kept the dribble going. Tried to go to the shot, should have the foul there. Hit the bottom of the backboard. They're not going to call anything. Just going to let it go. Jump pass out to Blakeman for three. Rims no good. Rebound to none for the Trojans. It's with it to Clemens. Long pass, right corner, knocked away. Well, you've got Tate Spillman on the floor. You've got Waylon Clemens on the floor. You've got Gavin Nunn on the floor, all football players who's only had a week off. Minute 41 to go here in the quarter. Ball comes out to Nunn. Almost mishandled it there. Hit his knee. Now Clemens covered up out there. We got a new player in the ball game. It's Deacon James, number 3. Tate Spillman turns, hands it back off to Blackburn. Blackburn moves in, free throw line, back to Spillman. 3 if it goes. It's partially blocked. And going to have a foul. Or was it knocked out of bounds? Knocked out of bounds.
Just out of bounds, yeah.
So Marr comes back in for Green. Decker comes back in for Barren. So does Kate Hardy. With a minute 22 to play here in the first quarter. As Stone brings it up for the Dragons. Left side, wing 3 is no good. Ball knocked down, taken by Blackburn. Had it smacked loose, and coming out there with it is James. He drives the bucket and puts it in. 26-7. Greene County under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Ball slapped away and underneath. There's a shot put up, no good. Spillman with a rebound for the Trojans. Racing out of there with it. Drives against James. Stops, looks, needs some help. Bounces it out to Decker. Decker out to Hardy. In the corner, Spillman pulls the trigger for 3. It is off high. And coming up with a rebound is James. James driving, going to the basket, puts it up. It's no good. It's tipped out. Here comes Hardy on the run. Off to Spillman. Drives, had it smacked loose. Marr with it for Green. Coming the other way, 22 seconds, 3-point shot of the air, no good. Rebound to Decker for Barren. Outlet pass to Hardy with 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Up it goes to Waylon Clemens. Clemens, bounce pass back out to Hardy. Hardy, jump pass underneath and a reverse up and in for Blackburn. Good look. 2 seconds, 1, desperation, midcourt shot off the board. That's the end of the first quarter of play. It is Greene County 26, Barren County 9. We'll return after this break. This is Barren County basketball on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Big enough to help. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer here courtside from Greene County. Trojanettes coming up a little short to the Lady Dragons earlier tonight, 51-47. And we'll be at home at Bobby Steenbergen Court Friday night as the Trojans and Trojanettes host Elizabethtown. The girls' game will start at 5:30. We'll be on there at 5:15 with a broadcast from Barren County High. Greene County with the basketball. Here's it's intended for James on the back door, but that pass just a way too high.
He couldn't have caught that if he was 11 feet tall.
That's true. They'll still continue to press. It comes into Bewley. We got Bewley, Hardy, Spillman, Decker, Clemens starting the second quarter for Coach Warren Cunningham. Here's Decker with it on the right side. In a trap, gives it to Bewley. Bewley bounces it off to Hardy. In the corner, Spillman goes up the baseline. His floater, runner good.
Here's the goal. Just to kind of settle down and see if we can creep back into it. 9 or under at the half. It's not inconceivable, but we obviously have to make a few more shots.
Here's a long three left wing that won't go. Decker with a rebound. Gets rid of it to Spillman. As Spillman brings it across the line.
Cut down on turnovers. We had 7. Make some shots. We were 0 of 6 from 3.
Pass just a little too late. Intended for Decker. On the turnover, here's a floater that's no good. Rebound to Clemens. Outlet pass up to Spillman. Spillman driving and tried to go up with a shot. He missed it. Tried to get his own rebound to go up, and he's fouled. Kind of spun one way, went the other.
He was in a bad position. I think he really just threw the ball up with no intent to make it, to see if he could get his offensive rebound to put him in a better position to make the second one.
Tate Spillman at the line for Ben Blackburn, the 6'2 junior, checks back into the Trojan lineup for Waylon Clemens. Just a little over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Barren County trailing 26-11. Spillman for the second of 2. It's on the way, and it's short. Comes right back to him, though. Tried to go up with it, had it blocked. And saved and passed by Spillman. Blackburn's got it. He's in a trap, gives it back to Spillman. Spillman in the right corner, needs some help. He's covered up there by Marr. Down in low, Decker trying to go up with a shot. He got that one in over Kiwate.
Yeah, good job.
That's a tough shot.
Making him body up, not giving him the space to block the shot.
Barren County with 4 straight points to start the second quarter, 26-13.
Still in 2-3 zone.
James, right side, Stone, back to James. They give it to Marr. He'll fire up a 3. It's no good. Rebound comes off to Bewley. Bewley into the front court with it for the Trojans. Down the right corner goes to Decker. Decker. Oh, he threw it away as Bewley was breaking one way, and the ball went the other. And so a turnover will give it to Greene County. 2 minutes gone here in the second. It's 26-13, Greene County. They go right underneath on a throw in to Blakeman.
That's twice Blakeman has basically been undefended or not defended on an inbounds play, and it's easy layup.
Yeah. Blakeman driving, going to the bucket, and lays it in. Should have been a foul there, too, but no call. 28-15. Cross-court pass, James a 3, swish. Eric James Jr. with 9 points for Greene County. 31-15 Dragons. 5.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Spillman. And there'll be a travel call.
They got shooters all over the court, which makes it difficult to defend, especially in a zone. But we're in a zone to try to slow them down because they were just running to the rim and really taking us off the bounce in the early few minutes.
Yeah, they've had 3 guys already make threes. James, Kiwate, and Stone. And pass knocked away by Hardy. Saved back. Long pass in the corner. 3 by James. No good. And loose ball. Nunn has it on the floor. Fighting for it. Trying to call a timeout.
We got one.
Do a 30-second timeout with 5:08 to go in the first half. Greene County 31, Barren County 15. This timeout brought to you by Scooters Coffee.
Well, there's no doubt about it. They've got some kids that can play. They've actually missed several wide open looks that could have just blown this one wide open from their ball movement. The James kid obviously can shoot it, but the Marr kid, the freshman, I think, is pretty impressive. Stone and their leading scorer returning, Blakeman, hasn't really shown that he's going to step out and shoot it, but he was shot it at 38% last year from 3. So they have a lot of weapons. They're going to turn you over, get easy buckets. They made their first 5 field goals, and it was all off turnovers and layups to open the game. So that gave them a cushion right off. So we spent all game trying to claw back into it and figure some things out at work.
Bewley covered up by Blakeman, gives rid of it to Will Brody Spillman. He loses the handle, trying to get it back though. Blakeman gives it off to Marr with a spin move in the lane, floats it back out to James. And now James will get rid of it back out front to Marr to set it up. Kuate in the key. Kuate trying to make a move inside. Spin move. That should be a walk.
Yes.
He pivoted the other way. No.
It's not legal in the NBA. Their coach is arguing that's a legal move. You can't pivot one way and pick it up and use the other pivot foot. No, they're trying to get every advantage they can, but they can't have that one.
No. They've had their advantages for sure. Feeds it inside there. Blackburn had it swatted away on the shot whistle. A foul.
Lost his balance, did Ben, or he had probably been able to spin back the other way and lay it in. Just was losing his balance going the long way.
Gavin Nunn picks up his second personal. First one of the quarter against the Trojans. Here's Stone with the basketball for Greene County. Out to James, gets a screen from Kuate, pulls that from 18. It is in and out and back in. James now with 11 points for the Dragons. It's 33-15. 4:08 to go in the first half. Bewley stops, gets rid of it to Spillman. Spillman bounce pass off to Blackburn, and he gets bumped. And a foul on Kuate.
That's his first, team's second.
Barren County's basketball, we're about halfway through the second quarter, trailing 33-15. Comes out to Nunn, hands it right back to Bewley. Bewley's guarded out there by Kuate. Here's Spillman to the right wing. Spillman trying to shake loose on his defender. Leaves it back out with Bewley. Now Bewley stops. Here's a lob down to Nunn. One dribble, and he had it smacked out of his hands and a foul underneath the basket. And they're going to put this one on Marr. His first, team's third.
Gavin at 6'6" had 5'9" Stone on him. Instead of just going straight up after he caught it, he tried to dribble it, which leveled out the playing field for everybody.
Here's Blackburn with the basketball. Hardy in the corner, feeds it to Decker. He puts it up. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul.
He couldn't even turn and establish himself. That is not a good call. We were out of balance a little bit, but we were trying to go up with it, and that's Decker's third, which makes it worse, even if it was a good call.
3:38 to go in a half. It's 33-15 as Greene County's only scored 7 points this quarter. Barren has scored 6. There's a pass deflected, but caught in the corner. Marr for three, right wing. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
You kind of got to pick who you guard.
Yeah. 36-15. Bewley is trapped, had it smacked out of his hands, out of bounds. Waylon Clemens will come back into the Trojan lineup.
They're on top of you. I'm sorry. They're on top of you as soon as you catch it. And you really can't, just like I walked on top of you there, you can't really catch it and do anything with it because they're right on top of you, and there's nothing to do.
Yeah. Bewley floats it off to Nunn in the middle. Nunn turns, looks, puts down the dribble. Over goes to Hardy. Hardy deep on the right wing. Back out to Bewley. Now Bewley floats it back to Hardy. He'll fire it up. Three-point shot, and it is off high. Pulled down by James. He's off to the races. Has it smacked out of his hands by Bewley and taken in there by Clemens. Hooks it off to Hardy. Hardy sends it up court to Nunn. Fires a pass cross court. Too much on that one. And
turn, square it up, and just deliver that right in between the numbers, and you get a layup. And instead, it's our 7th turnover. Greene County takes a quick timeout as we're trying to find a lineup right now that can cut into it, as they've been able to extend the lead to 21 as we only have 6 points this quarter. They only have 10. It's a 10-6 quarter, but the problem is they started with a dramatic advantage. What was it, a 17-point lead there at the quarter break?
Yeah, 26-9 into the first quarter. Greene County, who plays in the same district with LaRue County, Hart County, and Caverna. And what I've seen already, I think Greene County is going to be the team to beat in the 18th, and maybe the team to beat in the 5th region before it's all said and done. You've got Bethlehem, you got Bardstown, you got Taylor County, you got E-Town, Adair County, of course, favored to probably win the region again, but I think Greene is going to be battling for that top spot.
Yeah, they're going to be hard to beat. Halftime score, Cumberland County was up 44-40 over Adair, one of the teams you just mentioned.
And we'll send it back out front. It's Willis with the basketball. Willis sends it down to Blakeman. Blakeman backtracking in, shoots over Clemens. It rims off. Rebound put back up and in by Kuate.
Can't afford to give up.
Kind of tapped it to himself and put it back up and in.
Just can't afford to give up those offensive rebounds.
38-15. Hardy. Bounce pass, left corner. They trap it everywhere it goes. Comes out. It is Bewley. Over to Spillman for three. No good off the right side of the rim. And it's lost out of bounds by the Trojans with 2 minutes to play here in the first half.
Yet to hit a three tonight, 0 of 8.
Inbounds pass comes to Marr. Marr works against Hardy. Coming out to get the pass. Blakeman, here's the lob, and he pushed off. Kuate pushed off inside to get position, and he'll commit his second. Will return to the court. Who'd he come in for? Hardy? I believe that's right.
Yes, Tate.
There's Clemens in the backcourt. Over to Bewley. Cross-court pass is Spillman. Spillman picked up out there by Willis. Circles around. Bounce pass over to Bewley. Bewley feeds in the middle. Baseline. Will Brody Spillman. He hits the bucket.
Good ball movement. Get it in the middle and then to the short corner.
38-17. A minute 22 to go in the first half. There's James driving. And a whistle and a foul. On Bewley, his first. Third, is that the third team foul or the fourth team foul? I may have missed one somewhere. I think it's just 3, right?
Yeah.
Greene County basketball. 1:17 to go in the first half. Here's a 3 out of the corner by Willis. Bounces off. Rebound to Clemens for the Trojans. Ahead up to Will Brody. Stops and pops. 3-point shot. No. James with a rebound for Greene County. James loses a handle but got it back. Just under a minute to play. James driving in a crowd. Puts it up. No good but a foul. And they're going to put it on Gavin Nunn. That's 3 on him. So Decker has 3. Now Nunn has 3. It's James at the line for 2 shots. He's got 11 points here in this first half. First one off to the right. Greene County had a starter out tonight. Of course, he got injured in football. That's Houston Hodges, 6'5" senior, who is still out with an injury. Not sure when he'll be back for the Dragons. Second shot is good for James.
I mean, it's hard to believe they have another weapon that's not here. I mean, they are pretty good.
39-17. Bewley working in the backcourt. 45 seconds to play. As Bewley works against Stone, Will Brody Spillman out to Blackburn with 35 seconds. Picks up his dribble, goes to Bewley. Down to 28. Bewley spinning back left, going back right. Picks up his dribble on the key. Floats it back out to Clemens. Clemens driving. Oh, that should have been a foul there or something. I mean, it was body contact. Here and there's Blackman putting it up, no good. Ball scoots around, and Blackburn comes up with a loose ball, and a foul this time will be on Blakeman. So we got Blackburn for Barren and Blakeman for Greene County. with 10.3 seconds to play. So Ben Blackburn will be at the line, 6'2 junior. A couple of field goals in the first half. Played in just 9 games last year for Coach Warren Cunningham. Free throw is good. 39-18. One more for Blackburn. He hit them both. 39-19. Greene County, 10 seconds to go before the break. Here's Blakeman on the right side. Stone. Maher with it. 3 seconds, 2. They're going to get a shot off in time. The 3 at the horn is good by Willis. And that will end the half. With the score here at halftime, Greene County 42, Barren County 19. We'll come back with our halftime report brought to you by SCRTC. After this break, this is Barren County basketball on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank. Working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months on select BX models. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales, 1311 West Main Street in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
At the end of the first quarter, and in that second period, the Dragons outscored the Trojans 16-10. Greene County in the first half, 15 field goals, 5 of those were three-pointers. They were 7 of 8 from the line. As we look at our halftime stats, brought to you by Riley Dental Group here on the SCRTC Halftime Report. SCRTC's alternative to cable is MyStream TV. Switch today and save on your cable bill. Again, Greene County with 15 field goals in the first half. 5 of those were three-pointers. They were 7 of 8 from the line. Eric James Jr. leading the way for the Dragons with 12 points. He had 5 baskets, one of those a three-point shot. He was 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Hayden Blakeman scored 8. He had a couple of field goals, 4 for 4 from the foul line. Modibo Kuate had 7 points in the first half, 3 field goals, one of those a 3. Cooper Stone also was 7 in the first half, and that was all in the first quarter, a 3, a 2, and a couple of free throws. 5 points for Jaden Marr as he hit a 2 and a 3. And a three-point basket from Tanner Willis right before the buzzer went off there at the end of the second quarter. So they've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys hit three-pointers here in this first half for Greene County. For the Barren County Trojans, 8 field goals in the first half, 3 of 6 from the foul line. And it is actually Ben Blackburn leading the way for Barren County in scoring. A couple of field goals and 2 free throws for 6. Tate Spillman has a couple of field goals. He was just 1 of 4 from the foul line for 5. And 2 points each for Josh Decker, Gavin Nunn, Cade Hardy, and Will Brody Spillman. Ray Bewley started the ball game, did not score. Neither did Waylon Clemens in the first half. In a foul situation for Barren County, Gavin Nunn and Josh Decker both picked up 3 personal fouls. Greene County had 2 on Hayden Blakeman, Tanner Willis, and Modibo Kuate. So when you got 5 different guys hitting threes and the size that they have, the quickness they have, that's why they're up by 23 here at the half.
Almost everybody they put in could shoot it. Almost everybody they put in could score it, and they all defended and got after you. Either their length or just their traps. They're well-versed in their defense, where they're supposed to be. You know, you mentioned Warren Central like press. I think that's very fair. And you talked about the Hodges kid who broke his leg in football. He's not even here yet. We'll be back for him. So that just adds more length at 6'5" to them, another senior presence. So they do have a good squad. And as John said, you know, even when we played over here in football, there's a chance this team's a top 10, top 15 team in the state. I'd say easily top 15 team in the state, best team, they think, in the 5th region. So we're playing a really good team to open up the season. This is more of an anomaly than it will be a consistent type of team that we play, but you're going to run into these people or these teams every now and then, and you got to kind of use it as a measuring stick to see where you need to be. And we talked about football and all that. There's a lot of factors tonight that are, but we are where we are. We do not hit a 3 in the first half. We were 0 of 9. We are 8 of 20 from the field for 40% and turned it over 14 times. So all that kind of contributes to our big deficit here of 23. They shot 54%, 15 and 28. They hit 5 of 14 threes, so they shot the ball really well. Didn't turn it over. Only turned it over 6 times. We did out-rebound them, but they didn't leave many rebounds to be had as well as they shot it. We out-rebounded them 14 to 12, 4 offensive for us, 2 for them. So foul trouble, didn't shoot it well, turned it over a bunch, good team. All that really complicates things and puts us in a deep hole that we got to see if we can climb back out of here in the first 4 minutes.
Of course, Barren County is missing Jackson Reese. We haven't talked about him tonight, but he played in all 33 games last year for Barren County. He's coming off an injury, too. Hopefully he'll be back soon to help with that depth of this Barren County Trojan basketball team. And
Jackson's not playing tonight either. He won't be with us for the first few games.
Jackson Bird.
Jackson Bird. He broke a bone in his hand, I think. He played hurt the last few football games. So he's recovering from that. He'll give us a little size presence at 6'3" and some athleticism like we saw on the football field. So, you know, we're not where we're going to be in mid-January. And I really honestly think it's going to take us December to kind of put all of our pieces together. And, you know, by the time we go to Vegas, I think we'll, you know, be able to see where this team can really be in late December.
This has been our SCRTC halftime report. We'll get set for the third quarter. Brought to you by Extreme Health Club and ATM Media Solutions when we come back after this break. Here the score, 42-19. Greene County leading Barren County. This is Barren County basketball at WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
If you're ready for all Christmas all the time, tune to Santa 102.3.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Santa 102.3.
Take your trip down Candy Cane Lane with me. Run, run, Rudolph, better make you fall.
The Christmas station. Santa 102.3.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Barren County's basketball. Start the second half, moving from left to right if you're following us on radio only today. Here's a steal. Marr picked the pocket of Hardy. There's Blakeman. He had it swiped away by Dealing, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Dragons underneath. There's a floater right inside there. Shot. Oh, late whistle.
He did foul him, I think. He kind of got him on the way down.
And that's now 4 fouls on Josh Decker.
Josh is going to be a big part of what helps us this year. He's just having a hard time staying on the floor right now, going against the 6'7" kid.
Duarte misses his first free throw, his first trip to the charity line tonight. So Decker will have to sit on the bench for quite a while. Gavin Nunn and replace him for the Trojans. Talked about Duarte and James as he misses the second one. Rebound to Spillman, are both out of Philadelphia. Transferred here to Greene County. Spillman turning, shovels it off now to Nunn, right side of the lane. Long three, no good for Bewley. Ball's tipped around and chased down. Coming up with it is Blakeman. He fires it off to Marr. Here's Stone for three, and it is off the mark. Rebound to Nunn. He had swiped loose by Marr, going to the floor with it, scramble, and we'll have a jump ball possession arrow with.
No, it's a foul. There was a foul on Gavin.
All right. Well, that's going to be his fourth. So now we're going to have Decker and Nunn both on the bench with 4 fouls. Blackburn comes in. Now we got a whistle. What do we got here? Moving screen?
Yes, 5, James.
We're pushed off or something. James's second personal for Greene County. First of the third period. Comes into Spillman. Hardy over to Bewley on the left side. Back to Hardy. Hardy now putting down a couple of dribbles. Fires it off to Clemens. Clemens trying to get around. Clemens comes to set a screen, but he goes the other way. Hands it off out to Hardy. Hardy working to the top of the key. Gives it back over to Spillman. Now Spillman trying to make a move. It's cut off in there by James. Back out to Blackburn and now to Hardy. Man-to-man defense. Pretty sticky defense by Greene County. Hardy drives. And a bounce shot around. No good. Rebound in there. The outlet pass up to James. He's going to drive in. Spillman puts it up. It is no good. It won't count. Offensive foul on Eric James Jr. Kind of lowered that shoulder into Tate Spillman. Spillman taking the charge.
I was going to say that earlier. I think there's some opportunities to take some charges on him. Just a little out of control going to the rim, but you have to get back and set up. They're so good at transition, you got to beat him back.
3 by Spillman, partially blocked. Coming underneath it is Marr. Out to Marr. Long 3-point shot. No good. Long rebound to Blackburn.
He did take off.
Call a traveling on Blackburn.
He did take off before he put it back down because a defender came up right underneath him, and he was trying to secure the ball. So give him a rebound and a turnover, unfortunately.
Greene County's ball. Here's a lob, and it's going to go out of bounds underneath the bucket.
Ball wasn't touched, so they'll take it out on the side.
Barron's basketball. Hardy gets the ball in play to Bewley. 2-2-1. Half-court trap. Blackburn driving, losing the handle. Marr ahead up to Blakeman. He lays it up and in a little finger roll. 10 points for Blakeman, 44-19. Greene, that's the first 2 points of the second half for either team. Another turnover. Marr flips it up, no good. Rebound, Blakeman, back up and in. As Greene County has scored the first 4 points of this third quarter, but it's taken a while, a little over 2 minutes to even get a bucket. But it's 46-19 and a Scooters Coffee timeout for Coach Warren Cunningham. We'll check out a scoreboard update brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Byrd. Metcalfe County boys win at the buzzer, 70-69 over Pulaski Southwestern tonight.
Yes, they started 30 minutes earlier than we did even, probably on.
Didn't we have some state football playoff games tonight too? Today?
I think
today and let's see. No, it's Friday, right?
Yeah.
Friday and Saturday.
They don't play till Friday.
Right. Keep thinking it's Friday for some reason, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of wish it was Friday.
The 1, the 2, and the 4 play on Friday.
Okay.
The 3, the 5, and the 6 play on Saturday.
There you go.
All those in Lexington.
Yeah. Missed the girls' final tonight. Metcalfe County beat Pulaski Southwestern 74-65. So Metcalfe gets a pair of wins. And have you got anything else?
It's been a slow go tonight on the Warren Central's up just started the third quarter, 25-23 over Owensboro. Bowling Green girls are up 23-19 at the half over Russell County.
All right.
It's not a whole lot of scores.
Yeah.
Cumberland's up 60-53 over Adair at the end of 3. That's a boys' score.
There's Bewley, had it knocked away and stolen as Blakeman goes and lays it in.
They're just coming at us from all different angles, kind of selling out for the turnover, really. 4 of them here in the first minute and a half, 2 minutes and a half.
Here's Bewley in the corner. Clemens, three-pointer blocked by Kuate. Got it back, though. Will Brody fakes, goes in the corner, fires up a three-point shot. It's short. Tried to go for his own rebound. It's knocked away. Stolen. Driving, Willis hands it back off to Marr, and he lays it in. And things starting to get out of hand here for the Trojans now, 50-19. And a timeout by Greene County as Barren County brought Ian Mannion to the ball game, a 6-foot senior. So we have exactly 5 minutes to play here in the third, and it's a 31-point lead now for the Dragons. Barren is yet to score here in this third quarter. Greene County has scored 4 buckets. Trojanettes falling a little short tonight, too, to the Greene County Lady Dragons, 51-47. But that's just game 1. We've got, 29 more games to go before tournament time rolls around. Long way to go.
It's a long season. It is hard to believe we have, not counting anything, we have 13 days left before Christmas break. It's been right here on us. Turn it over again.
Yeah.
Got it back, though.
Got it back. Here's Will Brody Spillman. Hands it off to Tate Spillman racing down. Goes across over to Ian Mannion for 3, and he swishes it through.
He breaks the seal on the bucket. We were 0 of 13 before Ian's 3 there.
That was a Hatcher and Sadler three-point shot. Spillman goes to the deck.
It's a charge.
It's an offensive foul on Kuate.
Yeah, he's taking 2. Tate drew that one, gets another turnover. That's the only way we're turning them over right now is staying in front of them as they run us over. They're still going to press.
Yep.
With the big lead here. 28.
They're trying to build it up even more here. 28-point lead, 4:39 to go in the third. Cross-court pass. It is Will Brody Spillman for 3. No good. Ian Mannion back up and in off the window.
Quick 5 from Ian. That's just an offensive rebound and a putback there.
And it's 50-24. And Cooper Stone with it out front for Greene County. Over to Marr. Feeds it down to Kuate. Turns. Puts down the dribble. Spins. Fall away. Shot. No. Rebound to Hardy for Barren. He pushes it down the floor. Hardy driving. Throws up the runner. No good. Rebound to Kuate. Throws it off to Marr. Marr driving to the bucket. Puts it up. It is no good, but a foul on Ian Mannion. His first, team's third of the quarter.
Team's third. Marr at the line shooting 2 for the Dragons.
Marr last year was a 61.5% free throw shooter.
This quarter has seemed like it's taken a long time.
We're only halfway through. So we got some changes here now. On the floor for Barren is Gavin Nunn, and he's got 4 fouls on him. Josh Decker also has 4. He's back on the court. Free throw good for Marr. Also, Cade Hardy's in there, Ian Mannion, and Will Brody Spillman. 2-2-1. Zone court press by Greene County. Hardy in the backcourt. Gets it across the line, down the left side. Dumps it off to Nunn in the middle. Here's Decker, and I thought he was going to go up with a shot, and he decided to pass it off, and Mannion wasn't looking for it. It goes out of bounds.
Well, Ian thought he was too. He was wide open from about 12 feet, and Ian went up to try to get the offensive board, but there wasn't one.
Blakeman hands it off to James. James brings it back out front. Barren County 2-3 zone. 3 by Blakeman, no. And a rebound put up and in.
Just snuck in underneath, and
that was that Stone?
Stone.
Okay.
Freshman.
53-24. Decker in the backcourt gets with the basketball to Nunn. They're trapping everywhere it goes. Hardy, and a foul here, a little overguarding on from Deacon James, who just checked in. That's the 4th foul of the quarter against the Dragons. 3:16 to play.
They run a lot of kids in and out. They, with sub 2 or 3 at whistle, another thing kind of like Warren Central does, right?
Yep. Here's a pass underneath the Decker. Oh, he missed it. Went under there too quickly. Deacon James with it for Greene County. They hook it off in the left corner for a 3-pointer for James. It falls way short. Barren has the basketball. Decker throws it up to Will Brody Spillman on the left side. As he pulls up against Deacon James, he fouled him. And you're going to say he slapped it out of bounds. Ball comes out to Decker. Hands it right back to Hardy. Hardy out between the circles. Dribbles left. Floats it over to Decker. Decker drives into the paint. Goes up with a shot. No good. Got his own rebound. One dribble. Back up strong. Won't go.
Just having a hard time getting it to fall there. Had 3 good looks, 2 on this trip.
3-point shot. Deep. Left side. Willis, his second one of the game. 56-24. And Hardy's in a trap. Needs help. Gives to Decker. Decker dumps it off. There's Ian Mannion. No good. Short 6-foot jumper. Shovel pass underneath, layup, good.
That'll be 5 on Decker.
The Decker will foul out with 2:06 to go in the third quarter. He only scored a bucket tonight. And coming in is Carson Browning, a 6'4", 160 sophomore. It is 58-24. Willis at the line. A chance to make an old-fashioned three-point play. He's got 8 points. A couple of threes tonight.
This is a chance to put him at a running clock, isn't it?
Yep. It's 35 in basketball, 36 in football.
Yes, sir.
Just not to get confused, but got to be a running clock for the remainder of the night. With just less than 2 minutes to play, clock will run the rest of the game.
Miscommunication there. Gavin was breaking to the bucket, and Will Brody Spielman threw it outside to him. And it's our 6th turnover of the quarter, 20th of the game as we enter running clock land.
So now we got Tate Spillman, Bray Bewley, Ian Mannion, Carson Browning, and Gavin Nunn on the court for Barren, as Greene County has brought in a couple of new players as well. But they're leaving James out there. James drives against Spillman, and he's going to be fouled. 3 on Tate Spillman. That's 4. Is that 4 or 5? Maybe 5 on Barren here in this quarter.
They got 3, looks like 3 of their starters out there.
Yeah, they brought in, of course, Deacon James is out there. They brought in Demetrius Hancock, number 1. He's a 5'8 freshman. Free throw is good for Eric James Jr. First point of the second half. He has 13. And the second shot also good. Yeah, they've got 3 of their main starters in there. Blakeman still in there. James, Marr, Spillman gets it across the line. Back and forth, working. Hands it off to Bewley out front. 52 seconds to play here in the third period. Bewley dumps it off to Nunn. Nunn spins, turns around with a left-handed shot that's no good. Rebound in there by Deacon James. He gives it to Marr, pushes it into the front court. Angles off to the right, looks, flips up the shot, and puts it in. Have an underhand shot by Marr for point number 10. 63-24, 24 seconds to go in the third. Bewley with the basketball, gets a screen from Nunn, top of the key, gives it back to Nunn, breaking to the basket. Can't get the shot to go down, but he's fouled.
Greene County number 3, James.
Deacon James. His second personal, that's number 5 on the Dragons here in the third quarter. And Gavin Nunn at the line. Played in 28 games last year, averaged just over 2 points a game. And he misses on the first of 2 from the line. Had a bucket back in the first quarter. 15 seconds to play here in the third. 63-24 Greene County. For the second toss, it's good. 63-25 as we come to the end of the third period here in Greensburg. Deacon James, they whip it around the perimeter over to James Jr. Now driving with it is Blakeman, up with a shot, no good. Battle for the rebound, pulled down by Bewley. That ends the third period. After 3, it is Greene County 63, Barren County 25. We'll come back with the fourth and final quarter of this one after this 1-minute timeout. This is Barren County basketball on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hey, Lindsay.
Greene County has scored 21 to Barren County 6 in that third period of play to take a 38-point lead. Final 8 minutes here. This fourth quarter brought to you by CPC Commodities. Proven on our farm, made for yours. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer here courtside at Greene County. Deacon James gives it to Blakeman. They keep their 3 starters on the floor. Bakeman drives the basket, puts it in. So Blakeman now with 14. Actually 16. 40-point lead, 65-25. Bewley in the backcourt being chased by Marr. Gets it in front court. Still on the dribble, wants to drive. Spin move in the paint. Now looking to help. And it goes down to Ian Mannion. Fires it back out to Clemens. Clemens with a spin move. And he looks, it goes inside there to Mannion. He puts it up and into the paint. Mannion with 7 points coming off the bench. He only played in 5 games last year for the Trojans. It's 65-27. Ball slapped away by Spillman, but chased down by James. Eric James Jr. taking Spillman one-on-one to the bucket. Lays it up, no good, but a foul. That's going to be 4 on Tate Spillman.
Hey, Tate, get somebody else.
So Eric James Jr. will be at the line. 14 points. He had 12 of those in the first half. 1 minute gone here in the fourth. And his first of 2 free throws and no good. He is 3 of 5 from the charity stripe. Greene County will bring in now Caleb Corbin, number 15, a 5'10 sophomore. Second shot is good for Eric James Jr. They're going to bring in Kuate back in the ball game along with Stone. Do they not have that many dressed out? I can't see down the bench.
Yeah, they got plenty. 3. They keep 3 starters on there.
66-27.
We got 3 of our starters out there, too. A little bit different, though.
As Bewley will work against James. Thing about it is, James and Kuate both are just juniors.
Yeah, they're good.
Spillman in the lane, no good. Popped up in the air, knocked around, and off to the races. James chased down, stolen by Mannion. Long pass from Clemens, throws it away. Too much on that one. 6.5 left. Running clock here in the fourth. Hancock will get rid of it to Stone. He'll send it over to the left side to Kuate. Now Stone up and under move with the left hand and banked it in. Wow. 11 points for Cooper Stone. Bewley from the right elbow, no good. Hit the front of the rim. Back the other way. Here's Stone. Crossover dribble right. Gives it over to Hancock. Hancock's going to fire it up for 3. It is no good. Spillman with a rebound for the Trojans. Long pass down the court. Bewley mishandled it. Had to draw up high and then got knocked away as Browning had a hand on it but couldn't retrieve it. Hancock out to Kuate. He'll get rid of it over to Cooper Stone. 5.5 minutes left. Kuate throws it behind him over to Hancock. Back to Kuate. Back to Hancock. Out to Stone. He'll reset. So he spread out the floor. Hands it off to Corbin. Now here's Hancock with it. 3 by Stone. No. Rebound. Kuate rolled it off the rim. Browning with a rebound for Barren. Here's Bewley up court to Clemens. Clemens wants to drive. He's fouled by Corbin. Corbin's first foul on Greene County here in the fourth quarter. And Gavin Nunn comes back in. Cade Hardy, Will Brody Spillman, and Ben Blackburn. The Trojans. Paxton Bloyd, number 10 in the ball game for Greene County, a 6-foot freshman. So right now they've only got 1 starter in the ball game. Here's a follow-up for Nunn on the right side of the rim. Put it in off the missed shot. 68-29, 4:18 to play. And here's Kuate. Follow-away shot, baseline. I don't know if Nunn got a hand on it or what, or he just short-armed it.
Yeah.
Long pass down to the corner to Ian Mannion. Back out to Hardy. Coming down to 4 minutes to play. Hardy trying to work around Kuate. Bounce pass inside, down low. Nice spin move up with the left hand. Won't finish for none. And the rebound comes off to Greene County's Deacon James. As they give it to Kuate. Hands it back off to Deacon James with 3:40 to play. 68-29 the score. Deacon James drives against Ian Mannion. He missed the shot. Good defense there from Ian. Will Brody spilled on a trap. Gets rid of it to none. Over to Hardy. Hardy's going to fire up a three, and it's no good. And the rebound coming out of there is Corbin with it for Greene County. Gets into a trap, loses the handle, ball's down, loose on the floor. And still loose, scrambling for it. And going to have a timeout by Greene County. And we'll get a player down in front of the Greene County bench. And that, I can't tell who it is.
Will Brody.
I don't know if he got kicked in the face or what when they're scrambling for the loose ball. We got 3:09 to play. Barren County trailing here 68-29. Got maybe hit in the nose or something. And yeah.
He's all right. Just
he knows.
Took a hit there, and really it was more of a trying to dig out a fumble there than it was a basketball play.
Going to get Briggs Harris in the ball game now. 5'9", 130 sophomore.
He's
also coming in will be Maddox Griggs, number 10. He's a freshman. Weston Shelton. Weston Shelton, number 4 in the ball game. Yeah. So Maddox Griggs is number 10, and Weston Shelton's number 4.
Yeah.
3:09 to play. As he moved to Hancock, we got a new player in the ball game. 32, Grady Shuffett in the ball game for Greene, a 6'1" freshman. Here's Hancock, hands it off to Deacon James, and they work it left side. Down to 2:48 to go. It's out to Bloyd. He'll give it to Hancock. Now out to Deacon James. They come to set a screen. He drives the bucket, and we're going to have what, jump ball?
No, they're going to call a foul.
Foul. Like one official is going to call a jump ball, but
it's on Mannion.
Number 2 on Ian Mannion. Deacon James, 5'11" sophomore for Greene County. First one off the front of the rim. Deacon James, I remember him from the football game, football team. That hasn't been that long ago we played up here, right? I mean, time gets away, but
it was about as cold and rainy as it is tonight.
It was a nasty night. James hits the second toss at 69-49 or 69-29, a 40-point lead for Greene County, and 2:28 to play. As Mannion gets the ball in play to Blackburn. Blackburn dribbles it up court. Now looks, gives it out to Shelton for 3. It's short, barely. I'm sorry. And he went out of bounds. It'll go back to Barren underneath.
Yeah, they knocked it out of bounds. That was Maddox that shot that.
Right.
Shelton's 4, Griggs is 10.
Little hook shot banked in for none. It's going to count. And a foul. 69-31. They put this foul on Shuffett.
Just our 3rd bucket of the quarter, or 5th of the half, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Free throw is up and it rims off. Battle for the rebound and saved in bounds by Greene County, but throw it away. Here's Nunn to the bucket, and he lays it in.
Threw it right to where Gavin was cutting towards the rim, and that was an easy layup.
69-33. Down to minute 36 to play. As Corbin gives it to Hancock. Hancock steps back, shoots a 3-ball, no good. And battle for the rebound. Long outlet pass is Griggs. He lays it in. Maddox Griggs gets in the scorebook for Barren County is 69-35. 1:10 left in the game. Corbin out to Davenport, who just checked in. That's Braden Davenport. He walks with the basketball, a 6'5" freshman. Just under a minute to go. Here's Blackburn trying to get around his defender, puts up the shot, he's fouled. Foul is on Shuffett. And that will send Ben Blackburn to the free throw line. He's 2 for 2, 6 points, all in the first half, and make it 7 points as he connects. Blaine Bailey, number 20, in for Greene County.
Table's falling down.
I believe it is.
We're in trouble.
Yep.
That'd be the last thing we needed, wouldn't it?
Blackburn gets the second shot at 69-36. Did it just come loose or what?
I have no idea, but that
Everything
was about
going
disaster.
down there. Yeah. The equipment would went everywhere. 33 seconds to play. They work it to the left side, and they throw it off in the left corner there. Long three is short. Maybe got partially blocked in there.
Got it.
Long outlet pass is Mannion laying it up and in. 9 points for Ian Mannion, 69-38, 13 seconds to play. Ready for this one to be over with. And it looks like Boyd will just dribble it out here, let the clock run out. Greene County will win it 69-38 over Barren County tonight. Greene County will start the season 1-0. Barren County will start at 0-1. We'll come back with a SCRTC postgame report after this break. This is Barren County basketball at WCLU Burgundy, 104.7 FM.
Hey Lindsay, it's been really hot, and with warm weather comes pests.
Well, Billy, at Southern States, we have bug sprays and pest control products to use around your home. We want you to be able to enjoy the summer pest-free.
And outdoor grilling season is also here.
Everyone can get their propane tanks for your outdoor grills and fire pits filled at Southern States in Glasgow.
Propane summer fills are also coming up.
Call 651-6167 or 651-2159 for your local Southern States.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
Reliable internet and great customer service? Two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Greene County wins tonight, 69-38 over Barren County here in Greensburg, Kentucky.
Get a great deal on select Kubota
postgame report brought to
the
you by
BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, pre-home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months on select DX models.
It was all Greene
Now through
County from
September
start to
30th.
finish. They led
CSGO.USA.com
26-9 at the end of the first quarter, 42-19 at
Your local
halftime.
Kubota dealer is
63
J&J Sales, 1311 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Greene County had 25 field goals. 6 of those were three-pointers. They were 13 of 19 from the foul line. They had 4 players in double figures. Hayden Blakeman led the way with 16 for Greene County. He had 6 baskets, 4 of 4 from the foul line, 15 for Eric James Jr. He scored 12 of those 15 in the first half. He had 5 baskets, 1 of those a three-point shot. He was 4 of 6 from the foul line. Cooper Stone had 11. He had 4 baskets, 1 of those a 3. He was 2 for 2 from the foul line. Jaden Marr scored 10. He had 4 baskets, 1 of those a three-point shot. He was 1 of 2 from the foul line. Tanner Willis had 9 on a couple of threes, a 2 and 1 free throw. 7 points for Modibo Kuate. And all those were in the first half on 3 field goals. 1 of those a three-point shot. He was 0 for 2 from the line. And Deacon James had 1 point for the Dragons. For the Barren County Trojans tonight, 16 field goals. 1 of those a three-point shot. 6 of 11 from the charity stripe. Tate Spillman scored 5 tonight, had 2 baskets, and he was 1 of 4 from the foul line. Bray Bewley did not score tonight. Josh Decker stayed on the bench in foul trouble, eventually fouling out. Had a 2-point bucket. Waylon Clemens started the ball game, did not score tonight. Gavin Nunn scored 9 coming off the bench. He had 4 baskets and 1 of 3 from the foul line. 2 for Kate Hardy. Will Brody Spillman had 2. 9 for Ian Mannion. All those in the second half. A 3-pointer and 3 2-point baskets. And Ben Blackburn scored 8. He had 2 baskets, 4 of 4 from the foul line. And Maddox Griggs had 2 points tonight for the Trojans as Barren starts the season at 0-1. And you'd think, Robert, this possibly could be the toughest team the Trojans would face all season long. I know they got some other tough games coming up, but this could be one of the toughest of the season to start with.
Well, we'll let Warren talk about it, and I'll come back and finish with stats. Okay?
All righty. Coach Cunningham making his way out here courtside for coach's comments, brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Jamie Harris, and Sheila Perkins. And, Coach, I was alluding to this could possibly be, if not, I know starting the season is always tough when you're just getting your football players back after about a week or so and hardly any practice at all. But played a really good Greene County team who could be a force to deal with in the 5th region.
Yeah, I mean, they've got a really good team. We knew that. I mean, we knew what they were going to do and who they were. And the main thing we wanted to do was compete. And that's what we've kind of talked about for 3 days is just, play hard, be competitive, and let's get better as we go along here. But that certainly wasn't the case tonight.
I know it started out, of course, they had 2 transfers from Philadelphia that you could tell they were very athletic, double figures tonight, very active on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, they all were. I mean, even I thought the freshman for them kind of dominated the game a little bit too. I mean, our guards had no answer for him, and it's probably the most discouraging and disheartening performance that I've ever been a part of, just from a lack of competitiveness. I didn't think we had. I thought Ian Mannion competed. I thought the freshmen played well there at the end, but I thought for the most part that I just didn't think we can. I mean, we gave them 2 layups on baseline out of bounds plays that we walked through, Jay, before we left today. Oh. We walked through that before we left, and they pitched it in and laid it in, and that's just a lack of competitiveness, and that's probably the. I mean, we've been running clocked several times in my 17 years and 24 years, and that's. We've played some really good teams over the years, and Warren Central and Bowling Green teams, but and these guys are good. But I mean, just if it happens because we compete and we play hard and we try to do the things that we work on, that's one thing. But we didn't, and we were completely. We just, for the most part, we showed no competitiveness, no fight in us, and I think it was just they were just seemed to be okay with it, and that's a major concern moving forward. And so we're going to find out the next couple of days who wants to play hard, who wants to be here, and who wants to compete. And if they do, then they're going to play. So I can't rationalize playing certain guys a lot of minutes. Our starting backcourt had 9 points tonight between the 3 of them. And I mean, if that happens, we're probably going to score about 30 points. So that was discouraging, to say the least.
And I know a couple of your post players, Josh Decker, Gavin Nunn, really didn't get into a flow because they were in foul trouble most of the night.
Well, they turned it over too, and that they were, call out the guards, but they weren't any better. I mean, they threw the ball off the wall. We walked. We did all the silly things, and we've worked on this we've practiced 3 days, and that's no excuse, but that's a fact. And the things that we worked on for 3 days was against the pressure and against the press, and we certainly didn't show tonight.
Well, you put this one behind you. Got another 5th Region team to play Friday night. Elizabethtown, longtime coach James Hare has been there, 30-some years, I think, and always has good athletic teams. He did lose several players from last year, including those guys. Well, I'm trying to think of their names.
Evans brothers.
Yeah, so they're gone, but still they usually an athletic team to compete against.
Well, I can promise you one thing about a James Hare team is they will play extremely hard. I can promise you that. I don't even have they will beat you, and they did lose some guys from their team last year, and they've got a little bit different team. We played them over the summer, I think. I have a lot of respect for Coach Hare and the job he's done there for a long, long time, but I don't have to watch film to tell you. I know how hard they will play. I know they'll guard the heck out of you, and it'll be a battle, but we've got a lot of soul searching and a lot of work to do in the next 2 days.
Well, Coach, we'll see you on Friday night.
All right, thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Coach. Coach Warren Cunningham of the Trojans, they fall here 69-38 to the Greene County Dragons. And Robert, go over the stats before we go to our final break.
Turn me up there real quick. We were 16 of 46 for 35%, struggled from 3, just 2 of 17 for 12%. They shot right shy of 50, 25 of 51, hit 6 threes out of their 20 attempts. Big difference tonight. We turned it over 28. They just barely got into double digits. They turned it over 10. We did out-rebound them, 28-26, had 8 offensive boards. But when you shoot 50%, like I said earlier, there's not a ton of boards left there. There'll be better nights. We obviously got to get our feet underneath us and kind of play together a little bit. And so this is a very good team. You won't play very many as good as they were tonight. So see if we can rebound. Friday will come quick enough, and we'll see if we can get back together with E-Town on Friday.
All right, we'll be back to wrap it up after this final break. It's Barren County basketball at WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
If you're ready for all Christmas all the time, tune to Santa 102.3.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Santa 102.3.
Take a trip down Candy Cane Lane with me. Run, run, Rudolph, better make you fall.
The Christmas station. Santa 102.3.
Here to wrap things up from Greene County. Again, the final scores here tonight. The girls' game, Greene County 51, Barren County 47. In the boys' game, Greene County 69, Barren County 38. Our next broadcast is Friday night from Barren County High as the Trojans and Trojanettes host Elizabethtown. Girls' game will start at 5:30. We'll be on the air at 5:15 with a broadcast from Bobby Steenbergen Court. Thanks to Robert Bauer. Thanks to Jake Norris back at our studios on the controls tonight. Aaron Russell with the BCHS Live team. And until Friday night, I'm Jay Turner. Thanks for being with us, and good night, everybody, from Greensburg, Kentucky.